Hello, 4th of July. Bye fingers.
Mm-hmm.
It's time, baby.
Pyrospot Fireworks. If you want 4th of July fireworks, the tent opens June 20th, and there's 3 locations. A brand new location in Sanford, right at the Seminole Town Center in their parking lot.
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah, the southwest corner parking lot facing I-4 and Seminole Town Center area mall. Pyrospot's going to be there. Pyrospot has their Heritage location in Longwood, obviously.
Yep. But most of our guys know the Longwood location, but the Sanford one might be a little more convenient for you now.
Yep. And also Eustis. You can go to iwantfireworks.com and see all their locations, all the addresses.
I was on the website last night looking at all the different sort of collections that have been curated by Craig and his staff for our listeners.
If you want the best fireworks for 4th of July, Pyrospot has them. I will put Craig's selection above everyone in Florida.
Well, he gets the craziest stuff. He gets some stuff that's unique only to Pyrospot. And the best part about Craig is that he and his entire team are super knowledgeable. They'll let you see before you buy. They've always been those guys.
They got screens that show you what each firework does, what every cake does.
Guarantee.
Yeah.
I mean, like, if you just go back and say, hey, this cake didn't work, I mean, they'll work with you. They're good folks.
Exactly. And Craig's a businessman. He loves fireworks. He does a great job. Also, here's a little tip. You'll get the best specials if you get there early.
Jeez.
Get there on June 20th, June 21st.
Well, they will run out.
Yeah, no, 100%.
They will run out. That's not. I'm not saying that to hey you. No, you'll be there. You go there the day before they close, and there will be nothing left.
Yeah, Craig tells me, he's like, hey, we run a bunch of specials early, so tell BDMs to come out and buy their stuff early. You'll get the best prices, and you'll get access to the most popular things because, like Daniel said, like Excalibur mortar kits, they do end up selling out because people are buying them like crazy right before 4th of July. You know?
And those people, they've been doing it for years. They don't snooze on these things. So it's iwantfireworks.com. It's Craig, all of our friends at Pyrospot Fireworks, iwantfireworks.com.
Ask for some bye-bye fingers giveaways.
Live from the Streamline Mortgage Solutions studio, it's Orlando's own Tom and Dan.
Hello. This is your Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan program. We hope that you will find our presentation precise, joke heavy, and just right. Thanks.
Welcome to the Friday free show of A Mediocre Time.
Let's go! You knew I was going to say it
like that?
Yeah, let's go! 'Cause that's how the kids say it.
No, it's too long.
That's how they do it.
It's supposed to be after you make a trick shot or...
Let's go! They say it like kind of casually.
It's like, what's up?
It is a little...
It's not the fun
I know, but it's old. It's
Come
old.
hither.
It just recycles itself.
Then you can do it like the Vince McMahon style.
Oh, he's in
Let's
trouble.
go! Is he? I mean, he's just doing what he's always done. Right? I mean...
I don't know. The board is talking about kicking him off.
Oh, really?
His own
And
company.
next they're going to blow up his limo with him inside of it. He'll burn alive.
And
or
then-
next he'll cheat on his wife who's running for Congress with oh my God, Gold Dust is here,
And then you'll tell me about it in front of Cactus Bob's. If I look at your eyes, I'm like, are you serious? You really think Vince McMahon
blew himself up?
Someone murdered him on live TV.
Yeah. Oh my God.
He thought it.
Yeah,
he thought it in his heart.
Cactus, who was that? That was Cactus Steve,
no,
right? In front of Cactus
no,
Bob's?
it was just a regular Sanford.
Hey, welcome to the show, everybody. Welcome to A Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan. I am Dan.
I'm Tom.
Samantha, our producer's here. Are you cold?
It's a little
Do
chilly,
you
but I'm
need
not
a-
going to complain
Oh,
because,
yeah.
my God,
Hey.
for the past 2 weeks, we've been sweating.
We cannot complain. We got to give mad love to American Air and Heat.
Thank you so much.
And I'm blanking on the name of our tech. He is a sweet man, and he comes to my house house to do our preventative maintenance, and my wife was like, "Hey, you got the guy?" Like they're apparently
they do a great job.
They're friends. Yeah. The
As
best
for
thing,
Tom and Dan discount, 10%.
best friend you can have is an AC
Wait, is that
guy.
just like is Seth implemented that to all of our sponsors now?
Well, they
Do the Seth.
American Air has been doing it for a while, but
okay.
I just want to hook up the BDM. Except the asshole ones.
Okay, just really, we're 3 minutes in. 3 minutes in, man.
There's a 2% of them that aren't nice to
Don't
me.
you can't
Oh,
say 2%.
Tyler, no.
88.
Oh, you can't say the numbers. Don't do the
A lot of
numbers.
EC4s here.
how you doing, Seth?
I'm good. I was sweating. It's nice.
You have
in here.
COVID?
Yeah.
No.
I
don't know. Lately,
Why are you
I've
sweating
been
so
more
much?
scared lately because I've been closing the doors of my dojo because it's been so fucking hot outside.
Yeah.
I always
Yeah.
leave it open, and I plan on leaving it open forever.
Oh, now you have a closed
but
door
it's so
policy.
hot. Well, I crack it like an inch, and I still have the big fans. I went and bought
You're
a
so
big,
cheap,
big
man.
fan.
I'm surprised you left the doors open at all.
Me too.
I let the air on put the air on 70, and have both doors open and an exhaust fan. Yeah, it's like
Yeah, I've never really
I don't
thought
care.
about the fact that during these times when it gets a lot hotter, less people are going to be. I say more people, less people. More people are going to be inside the gym wanting to exercise than wanting to exercise outside, right?
You could smell the tar and the roads
Yeah.
burning. Like it smells like
It's heating it up.
Yeah, tar when you walk
I
outside.
like
that
it's
smell.
melting the roads.
I like that smell.
Real
I love
quick.
it.
when the rain hits it, it's nice.
Yeah, I like
it's
that.
the
Oh,
best
when it's
smell.
steamy. Anyway,
Steamy.
let's get the business.
Sorry.
We got business. Sorry,
Yeah.
get the business done.
Our beer is getting released tomorrow
Woo-woo!
at Hourglass Brewing in Longwood.
It's really good.
Yeah, you could find it easily. We're gonna all be there at 11 a.m. We've got some new merch for sale. We
I
just
love that
talked
shirt.
to Eric. He's gonna be out there. Seth, are you coming out?
He doesn't drink beer. Look
Come
at him.
out.
No, I would like to have
After
the beer.
classes,
I would like to
come
try
out
it.
and
We
try
have
it.
some.
But
in
that's just
the
it. You guys do it during
fridge.
my classes.
Yeah, but you said you can get off at noon, right? It's
Yeah.
going
I told
till
you he wasn't
2.
coming.
Yeah, drop by. Hey, wear
drop
your
at
full
1.
gi.
Ah.
I would literally. I'd have to come straight
Yeah,
there.
wear
from
your
the
gi. I'm telling you, that would people be like,
Are you allowed
Pick
to
a
wear
beer
your
out of
gi
Tom's
out?
hand.
stolen valor, right? You can't wear your gi to
Everyone's
like.
gonna say I'm appropriating if I go out in my gi.
Oh, would they?
I don't know. I could just see it happening.
You know what? I never thought about that. You should have to wear like yoga stuff now. Only Asian Americans can
I mean,
wear
I go
gis.
above and beyond. I do wear the wood sandals with the 2 blocks at the bottom.
I feel like that's mocking. You also
I do wear the big.
one of the
straw
things
hat.
that you do that I
The
don't
Raiden?
like. Yeah,
No,
he
no.
wears the big straw hat, and then he also has cut out 2
Oh, stop.
white buck teeth that he sticks in front of him.
I've seen it.
Yeah, he does the
He
whole
texts
thing.
me.
Yeah.
And with his dick.
And then every time I see him, he's like, American GI. And I'm like, that's not, you're mixing them all up.
Carts and Kegs, June 26th, and Sanford is right in front of Henry's Depot. It's free. VIP tickets, you get 5
we're
free
dressing
drinks.
up. Even the DJ Orlando Music Syndicate, we're dressing up.
Yeah, we'll talk about
I'm gonna
that.
get Tom an outfit.
Me and Sam are hosting it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, this is the first time anybody's ever, like, I kind of feel like this might be me being put out the pasture. I kind of feel like.
I knew that.
I do feel a little slighted.
I said, well, I got to test out. If Sam can do it, I'm going to be like, well, then
I
let's
mean,
just do it. Let's go.
I'm
Let's
kind of
go.
hoping that the chemistry doesn't have that standard Dan, let's go energy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, it is going to be weird not having usually you're there like freaking out and I'm there like wiping my brain clean and going like, I'm just here to make it funny.
Now I'm going to be freaking out. Sam's going to be more freaking out.
All
Well,
free.
she's wearing like a full outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah, the VIP is swarming. People are in and out, like in and out of the tent.
He's gonna yell anything goes.
Who's more
Standing
nervous
behind us?
doing this? Are you more nervous working with Samantha? See, if I were you, I'd be like, easy street. She's going to be organized. She's going to look great.
Oh yeah.
Smell great.
Oh, I know. I'm leaning
on time.
I'm bringing a fan.
I'm
Her
leaning
husband
on-
will be there. I'm guaranteed
Oh,
she'll
yeah.
have that dude. Poor whistling pics, or now he's just whistling, right? Didn't
Yeah, he dropped the pics.
He dropped the pics. Now he's the whistler. She'll have him like
Whistler
all.
sounds like a killer.
She'll have him whipped into shape. He'll be
he'll
running
be
her
working.
drink. Yeah. Oh, yeah. 'cause
So,
she's
dude-
the boss. She's the fucking boss.
It'll just be Sam and Travis. I'll be drunk. All
He'll
drunk.
show up late.
Yeah.
She'll be there. What are you
she has
wearing?
an experience when I host these things. I start drinking at the beginning, but then I
Oh.
drink
Yeah.
too fast. So by midpoint, I'm blacked out.
Well, normally I'm drunk before we start.
Yeah. Then it's all downhill from there.
Yeah.
So it's going to be great, guys.
What
Come on
are
out.
you wearing? What?
It's a surprise.
Okay, very good. What are you
come
wearing?
out to see
Very
it.
good. What are you wearing?
You know what I'm wearing? Shorts.
It's going to
Well,
be
come
hot.
on, man.
It's
Put a
gonna be
little.
hot.
Flip-flops,
Don't you feel like this
shorts.
year more than any year, because like we have realized here just how important the events are to our company, to like being able to like see you guys, talk to you guys, fellowship, get the feedback. You know, I'm really excited. I'm really excited about
our
the beer
BDM
release.
Beach party's coming up in
I'm really
September.
excited about the beach party.
Yeah. And by the way, if you want an invite to that, we'll be sending out in July. You got to be a BDM.
Gotta sign
And
up.
make sure your email address is correct. I know some people are like, I'm not getting BDM invites. Check your spam folder or whatever. You know, like
Put it back on them.
And if you're on
It's your fault.
And if you're on the BDM page, you'll see the invite on the BDM page. You know, so as long as you're on the BDM page, or your email's correct.
If
or
you
check
don't
your spam.
have Facebook, I know a lot of people don't because they choose not to. You can email show@tomandan.com. I will then forward your email address to Tony, who will add you. But even then, you got to check your spam folder, because even then it can get lost.
Let's talk about our merch item of the week, the Tom and Dan dry bag. Daniel, hold it up. It's
Great for beach parties.
Yeah, look at this guy.
It's got backpack straps, so you can wear it as a backpack. It folds on the top
It's
and
a
then
great bag.
clips.
I got the same bag I used for my boat. I've had it for a year.
Yeah,
and a half
yeah,
now.
yeah.
Same
Take
bag.
it hiking,
It's a good
water
bag.
parks.
I
It
just
is
used it for our
huge,
kayak
too.
miserable adventure, and then
we go, right?
kept our
Look how big
cell
it
phones.
is. It's cavernous.
Yeah. It's got the
2 pockets.
the pockets in the front are clutch because you don't have to unroll.
Dig through everything, yeah.
You put your cell phones in there. Now,
Yeah.
those aren't 100% waterproof. Like if you submerged
Uh-oh.
it, but it's waterproof enough as splashes. You know what I'm
Or
saying?
vomit.
Vomit
Rains,
doesn't
yeah.
get in it.
No,
It's been
yeah.
No, it's been vomited. Mine has.
Oh, okay.
Vomit did not get in it.
Who vomited
Okay.
on your dry
It's
bag?
one of my friends were out
Okay.
of the boat.
Dude or girl?
Upchuck. It was a good upchuck. It was a dude.
Was it from motion sickness or drinking too
Just
much?
drinking too much. About a combination, I'm assuming.
All right.
Yeah.
Clean,
GHB,
clean
bro.
right up.
She didn't throw up over the boat.
It was kind of a 2 second it's and
But
just
there,
happened.
but those are, but all of your guys,
Are they
all of your bros,
It sounds like something a teen.
But
would
it's
do.
one of my friend adults, so they're 20-something-year-olds.
but all of your bros are gonna barf out like protein powders, right? It's gonna be easy cleanup. It's just a squirt, and you're back on the boat.
it was definitely just meat.
Okay, yeah.
I remember when I was a teen, this older teen picked us up, and we were 14 and 15. It was me, Baloney Andy, and my buddy.
We
the
don't
Wizard.
get enough baloney Andy stories.
Well,
Tell, sir. Do tell.
And we went to the local Quick Stop that sells like Old English quarts to teens in Miami.
Well,
it was in
like,
Miami,
and they're independent.
Yeah. It was an independent place, and then they knew they sell alcohol to teens, and we all knew the place to go to. Anyway, we bought quarts, and this guy was driving us around.
By the way, I love the smell of those little independent gas stations. They have a distinct smell that I'm absolutely in love with.
And Baloney Andy was chugging his Old English quart, and he's 14. And so in the middle of it, he stopped chugging it. He was like,
Yeah.
and spray vomited all over the back of the driver's seat and the floor, in which I looked at it, saw it, but I didn't want the older teen that was driving to know that my buddy puked in his car, because like he was friends with us, and I could vouch for him. Like he bought us beer.
Did he continue drinking?
No, he just looked at me, and I was like, and then I started trying to smear it in with my shoe.
Yeah, you smush it in there. If you wiggle your sandal back and forth, it'll rub into the carpet.
But then they smelled it.
Yeah.
So he's screaming,
story.
"Get out!"
Sometimes you can get those where it's just the sheer pressure of all the carbonation you're forcing into your belly that makes you projectile vomit, but you're not really sick.
Yeah, but it's a young person's, because the alcohol is like you're poisoning your clean young body.
Yeah.
If I chugged alcohol now,
young body.
I'm not going to projectile
It's still
vomit.
carbonation. It's just like you said. It's like buildup of gas, and then
Yeah, I remember one time though I was so drunk that I had that move where I was like, I'll throw up, and I was like, what? And then I was like, drink more, and I drank it. And it was like, I'm gonna be sick.
God.
And then I was like, drink more, and then just doing this
The boot and
cycle.
rally.
Yeah, the cycle of punishment excrement.
I get a similar story with chewing tobacco.
We do have a call. Someone has a question for you, Dan. But before we get to that, I just want to also mention that Eric will have some dry bags tomorrow as well at Hourglass for sale.
So if you want to buy some for Father's Day, and he'll have a bunch of different merch out there.
Line 1. He says he has a question for Dan.
All right. Thanks for calling A Mediocre Time. Who's this?
Hey, Dan. This is Tyler.
Hey, Tyler. What's up, man?
I was wondering what you thought of Bo Burnham's Inside. I know it's about a year late, but you guys seem to have a similar skill set in being able to produce music and things like that. Have you ever, I really like your Cabana song from a few years ago. I think that sample's really, really good.
I appreciate it.
Have you ever thought about, I'm sorry, there's a bit of a delay. I didn't mean to cut you off, but have you ever thought of, making, highly produced content for your guys' TikTok channel? Kind of in that similar vein?
Yeah, I actually have, but I don't have the time because we're so into what we're doing here that, there's too many. We just don't have a big enough team. We need we would need a staff to do that, but that would be awesome. But I don't even know if we'll get there because I don't know. We're
just going to do dumb TikTok challenges, Tyler.
Yeah, but Tyler, you're right. And I'm going to blow your mind. I have yet to see the special. I know all about it. I know all the songs. I'm a fan, and I was a fan before he even blew up. I knew who he was probably 10 years before he even exploded. And yeah, I'm a fan, but I have yet to even watch the movie. I need to watch it.
But you're absolutely right, Tyler. If Daniel created some, highly produced,
I would love to do that.
Comedy songs, it would be great, and some of them may go viral. And but it's. Daniel's right. It takes a production team, and to do something like that would take a week of work, right? Between filming it, producing it, writing it, and because we do so many podcasts and audio content throughout the week, that we'd have to stop doing what pays the bills to do this.
Yeah.
With this,
we'd have to pull back. We'd have to pull back on something, and I don't even know how we would do that.
And it's a shot in the dark whether or not it goes viral, right? So we could do it, and our listeners could love it.
All this work for nothing.
Yeah. Oh, I have so many songs.
But there's a chance for you to go solo and make all the money and just fucking
and leave us behind.
Tyler, I might actually release some of the songs that have never made it because I probably have hundreds at this point of things that I've just never released. I'll tell Tom about something. I'll be like, I did this thing about this funny idea that I had about something that I was doing, and then I was like, I got bored of it, and I deleted it.
Tyler,
just get rid of it.
You want to hear my goof song that I've been pitching for years?
Hold on, let me see. Don't say a word.
Okay.
If I am psychically linked to you as a business wife, the song you were thinking of right now is "Trollin'," Limp Bizkit parody. Trollin'. Am I right?
That's right.
Yeah!
It's
so put that in your pipe and puff it, Tyler.
Now, it could be keep trolling or keep scrolling.
Oh, he added. Oh, you put a little more clay on the sculpture.
It could be
trolling.
A parody song telling people to.
I think Tyler hung up on you.
Are you there, Tyler? Are you listening to me?
I'm here.
All right. Keep listening.
Yeah, this guy's giving you the trolling, and you're really disrespectful, Tyler.
So now it's a parody song.
We are your elder. I know that.
Stop laughing.
Respect your fucking elders, man. Jesus.
That's
what's wrong with these kids. You probably don't even have a driver's license, do you?
It's teaching people don't make a comment on other people's shit. Just keep scrolling. It really should be a song to the BDM page.
I was going to say, you're going to release it on the BDM page?
Yeah, which is, hey,
I know that you've been dealing with these nurses right here.
And in fact, this should be a rule just for the BDM page because I like the BDM page, and every once in a while
maybe they can do the parody for you.
Yeah, and then I have
to keep scrolling.
I have to message another adult human and tell them, please stop being mean. and then they're fucking adults.
Yeah, I don't even do it anymore. I checked out.
Just keep scrolling.
Yeah,
Limp Bizkit.
All right, there you go.
Right.
Make that song, Tyler.
Tyler, if you make that song, we will make it.
All right, well, thank you guys.
Hold on, don't say thank you. I need you to make it.
Thank you.
Jackal should make it. Jackal's a good man. He actually made a.
Can we call him his real name? I can't call him Jackal.
I can only
Jason.
No.
Tyler, how old are you?
I'm 25.
I knew it.
Right.
I knew it. I knew it.
Older than my girlfriend.
So,
My God, can you imagine how?
He sounds like a
I got something about that.
Can you imagine how fresh this guy's butthole is for a man?
good.
I don't mean in a sexual way. I just mean that I guarantee you, if he came in here and I looked at it, I'd be like, yeah, mine used to look like that.
Tyler, I'm
3 hemorrhoids at that age.
even
I know, me
though
too.
my age,
I probably had 5.
I'm 15 years older. You kind of relate to me more than anybody on the show as being the
Because you're younger.
younger.
You're into the same
I
things.
understand.
Yeah, you wet planties.
What do you understand?
Yeah, what
Right, Tyler?
Yeah, man.
No, don't lie to him.
Thank you.
I like it. He goes, yeah,
No,
man.
Did you scream by?
I have pretty bad OCD,
Oh, you got OCD?
so I relate to Dan probably the most.
Oh, good luck, buddy.
Yeah, sorry. You see how they treat me. The minute you say that, you villainized yourself.
Yeah.
The minute you say, I relate to Dan, Sam and Tom are like, well, fuck you, you piece of shit.
Yeah. It's either you're super neurotic or you got a big American flag. We only got 2 types of listeners.
All right, buddy. Well, hey, thanks for calling in, and have a great weekend, okay?
Yeah, thank you guys. Take care.
All right, man. You too.
that butthole
I was thinking
boy.
about
He's a sweet boy.
Seth's relationships
Why?
and his current
Well, first of all, I
relationship.
bet you that's one of the youngest BDMs or listeners that you have.
No.
You have
our-
listeners that are that
we
young?
Yeah,
have-
we got teens,
We're
bro.
starting to get a
Not a
whole.
lot,
we're
but-
starting to get a whole crop of teens.
Yeah.
No,
Their
too
dads
young
got
for
them
you.
into it.
Yeah, exactly. The parents got
You know who we have a
parents
high
got to.
concentration of that I get secret emails from? Well, they're not secret. I shouldn't say that because this is going to sound real bad now. But like 15-year-old boys. We get a lot of like, my dad. No, it's always what Sam said. It's always like, my dad was taking me to Lowe's, and I love it. Yeah, and he's like, I fucking love it. And they're feeling
because they
it.
like
Yeah.
you because they
It's
hear
the-
us talking. They said dicks.
Yeah, it's Tommy and Max
Yeah,
driving
yeah.
with you to Lowe's. You're going to put up a ceiling fan. You have on the show.
I don't want that happening because the little kid cobras that dads or BDMs that bring them in. I don't want them listening to that. I don't want them knowing. I want them to know me as sensei, not.
Not his
that's
kicking
how
your grandma's
that-
door open while she's taking a shit.
Not the real me.
Not the real me. It's also
don't let 'em
funny.
ever hear that.
The funniest statement you've ever said, and it's super cute, is, I don't want the kid cobras knowing about the real me. The kid cobras are so cute. The little cobras.
So I was thinking about.
If you guys even knew how serious he takes his dojo. Seriously.
So I don't want to know.
Yeah, we don't make jokes about it on the text messages because he will kill me and Tom for making fun of it.
So the other day when I was sleeping in Tommy's room because
You're in the dog
Yeah,
house.
you're in there with
Trundle
the,
bed?
yeah, you're in there with the kid cobras.
You could fit in the kids' trundle bed?
No, well, they
He lays on the floor.
I mean, my kids sleep in the same bed because they're codependent on each other, and then so I get to pick.
You bring it up a lot as if you want to do
When do
something
you think
about
that's
it.
going to end?
Naturally,
No.
I think it.
I don't know
I think
when
it does
anything ends.
naturally. I think it naturally is.
Yeah. Every time I have a drink, I'm like,
16
when
years
is this
old,
gonna
you're
end?
sleeping together.
You never know. I guess the world will let me know.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I was thinking about it as I was sitting there, hot. I was like, God damn, this room's hot. I think I'm torturing my kids. Anyway, I was thinking about what we always say when we make fun of Seth about dating younger girls, and even though he's been with
It's
Tracy
way
for
better,
you know,
though.
like that's because
I
like
dated both.
half someone
almost 3
half
years
your
now.
age, like there is a certain like society will laugh at you or be like, what are you doing?
Well,
Come
whatever.
on.
I think girls should do it and guys should do it. If you are a girl, BDM listening to this or listener,
It's not a
and-
girl's thing, really.
It's not, but I think they should do
it's
it.
actually happening a lot more now than it
It
ever
is.
has.
It
yeah.
is. It's swinging that way, but I think it's just more fun. It's
Guys
more
like
exciting.
MILFs, bro.
I like
You
milk.
underestimate guys like MILFs and
No,
MILFs.
I like
Man, I
girls
like
too.
them all. If they look hot and they're horny, I'm like, and I'm single, I'm like, let's roll.
But it's
Kid Rock.
Yeah, I am. No,
But it's never-
I don't know why you have to throw Kid Rock.
It's
on there.
never about how
I was all in for a second.
it's like the arguments about dating younger women or women half your age for older men have always never been about obviously the way they look, because we know that the science says they're going to look younger and they're going to look 20s.
There's no getting away from that. Yeah.
But the argument's always been like, oh, well, what? You can't date someone half your age. Like, what are you going to have in common with them? What are you going to talk to them about, right? That was usually
Yeah.
Yes.
what people say. Then I started started thinking, I was like, well, what do I talk to my wife about? You know, like,
well,
what?
I don't have any.
Mostly it's an argument. Most of the time it's an argument.
And whatever she's into, I'm not into it. Like, so I might as well talk to a 22-year-old about what she's into.
Like,
whatever doesn't matter.
Okay, like
that's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay, good.
There are times. This is going to be highly.
Hashtag I'm with Seth. There you go.
Yeah, I'll use it.
We're still doing Seth as Leo.
No, definitely change it.
I stand with Seth because, like, there are times when I yell at my wife because all she listens to is 90s music and bullshit. And I would have more in common. Like this morning, the first thing I said to Sam this morning was, this new Drake album's bullshit.
D-Rug agrees with you.
It's the first thing I said. Because I like that. I like to try to stay current. Yeah. You can call me chasing youth, whatever the fuck you want. It doesn't matter. I would have more in common with a girl younger than Tracy, I feel like.
See, we kind of meet with the music aspect of it. We meet in the early 2000s emo style music.
Okay.
She was a kid and I was in college. So we kind of like...
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say any of this. Well, I would never say this.
What emo music are you listening to?
Like My Chemical Romance.
He gets real sensitive.
Oh, please start dressing emo.
Can you get a swoop?
I was emo for like 3 or 4 years.
If I get you a wig...
We didn't call it emo, grunge. Whatever.
Can we get you a wig?
Oh my God, swoop wig.
A swoop wig?
Someone Photoshop
an old school Pete Wentz.
Yeah, the old Pete Wentz. Your dick's as big as Pete Wentz's.
I think I made a hair like that just to see what I would look like on an app or something like that.
I always wanted hair like that.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's coming back.
I could have grown it and done it. You know, like when I swoop my hair like that, it's thick enough. Yeah, I want to do scene hair.
All right, in an effort to stay on track.
We never do, and I'm crazy today. I'm drinking. Look at this.
There's a track?
Yeah,
look at this. I'm just leaning in. I'm doing 2 a day.
Stop drinking.
2 a day.
The funny part is, like,
Seth says this is healthy.
I see.
No,
he's never said that.
You'll stop the Sour Patch Kids, and then I'm like, oh, it's coming, because that's when you're like, the poison's gotten you.
It's just an energy drink. It's healthy.
And then you'll stop that, and then you go water only, then you'll go to the doctor, clean bill of health, back to poison. It's a vicious cycle.
You're going to start getting heart palpitations.
I already get heart palpitations. But
his doctor just said his heart is fine. Yeah. But in 3 weeks, it'll be
okay, here's how it works.
Heart's fine now.
You're close, but here's how it works. Okay. So I step away from the over-caffeinating myself. I go to the doctor, get clean bill of health. When I come back, I still get the same palpitations that I'm having or weird sensations. It's all anxiety. My anxiety is out of control. So in order to punish myself for knowing that my heart is okay, I'll lean in heavier on the caffeine and be like, fucking blow up then. Like to my heart, I'm like, then do it. Then fucking do it.
Do it, pussy.
It's the internal version of the bad guy putting the gun to your head and you're like, you don't have the fucking balls. So internally,
is that the Sour Patch?
Yeah, the Sour Patch. So it's a little boy.
He's sour right now.
You know, the lovely little. They're sweet and they're sour. The lovely little Sour Patch boy. He's got the gun to my head, and my heart is like, please stop. And I'm like, why don't you fucking blow up? You don't have the fucking balls. You're just like your father. You're a pussy.
So we'll take a quick break. When we come back, Seth's got a good story, bad story. We
got a new intro song.
We got a new intro from the Jackal.
From Jason.
I refuse to only... if someone's making parody songs for a talk radio show, I'm calling them Jackal. or whatever. Big Rig, whatever you...
name.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is good. We got really good music this week. We got a little Joyce Manor, brand new single from them. We got a brand new single from Wilco, Yellow Pills. This is Joyce Manor. The name of the song is Don't Try. We'll be right back.
In your town, on your street, in each room of your house.
Tom and Dan to tell you about our good friends at ABC Fine Wine and Spirits. The ABC stands for Always Be Celebrating, and we got a lot. Man, you know what I've been thinking about? Football's coming.
Yeah.
I mean, I know for some people it's like it's not, but I just think it's coming.
I thought you were going to say 4th of July is right here. If you want some...
No, I was thinking about football.
Summer parties, barbecues, 4th of July, football coming up, preseason in August.
Maybe like baseball, like I do.
Yeah, go by ABC. There's a location near you in Florida for sure, because ABC is everywhere. When you go in and buy something, take a picture of yourself, use hashtag TDABC. We're giving away monthly prizes. It helps us, our relationship with ABC. Also, if you're into cigars, thehumidor.com. It's owned by ABC. Yep. And we talk to Chris Gwaltney all the time. He and his team do an amazing job curating awesome cigars and packages for you guys. If you use promo code Tom and Dan, you save 20% off your order online. It tells them you listen to us.
And they do a lot of work on that webpage. They have recipes, which cigar goes the best with which drink, which cigar would be best to, have on this particular golfing adventure. And then it's just awesome to check out the site. Chris is a great dude, and he does a lot of little packages where he's actually picked and hand-selected the cigars to go in each pack for you. He does all the hard work for you. It makes you an easy purchase for dad or somebody in your life that likes cigars.
Yep. If you're into craft beer, all ABCs have a great selection of Florida craft beer. That means from Florida breweries. And so each local ABC will have a different selection of craft beers from Florida breweries, which is really cool. So it's ABC Fine Wine and Spirits. Use hashtag TDABC.
Oh, I love that tune. That is Falling Apart by Wilco. Welcome back to A Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan. I'm Dan.
I'm Tom. Should we go right into it?
Yeah. Is that what we're doing? Right into Okay, hold on. I got to get the thing because I know we have a new intro. I forgot. I was ready to fire up news, and then I remembered I got this new thing.
He told me he wasn't that bad to me.
No, it's fine. Here we go. New intro from Jackal.
Hi, me Seth. We're gonna tell you a couple stories, okay? You're gonna be impressed. Me tell you 2 stories. One good, one bad. Me tell you a good one. Me promise you'll laugh. Wait, why me see chat room saying good ones seem kind of bad? Huh. One story good. One story bad. One story feel happy. One story me sad. One story me big hero. The next me douchebag. One story me good. Me really good. Me telling you this story good. One story me bad.
I'm sorry you talking like that is caught on. I'm sorry. It's my fault. I purposely didn't listen to that at all, so I'd be surprised. And so Jackal, well done, buddy. I finally get the feeling of what it's like to be a host and have somebody give me something that I play, and I go, oh my God, these talented motherfuckers. It is better. It's like eating chocolate for the first time. You know when a baby eats chocolate for the first time, their eyes light like, well done, buddy. That was fucking really good.
And I actually really love that main song too. Hallelujah. It kind of hit me good too.
That was great. All right, I'm ready now. Let's do it.
Good Bad brought to you by JustCallMo.com. Injured on the go, just call Mo.
Sorry. The time I mow, I have been so
early. That's my fault
I'm
because
early
I do
on
it different.
The mow. I'm early on the mow. I should watch you. Let's see if we can do it if I watch you.
All right, injured on the go, just call Mo.
That's better.
Or should you just say just call and then you
okay.
All right, here we go.
Injured on the go, just call.
I like that.
That's better. Sam's right.
All right, good job. Well, you should listen to Sam more often.
Yeah, I don't know.
Every time she suggests something, I'm like, you don't know it.
Write down, listen to Sam. Well, hold on. If you do that, I think it's like calling Beetlejuice. It sucks your pants off or something.
All right. What do you got? What do you want to start with first?
We got to put Seth's camera back up.
Oh, yeah,
sorry.
Sorry.
That's probably a better image.
There we go.
So we always start bad first. I feel like you end with the good. Right?
I want to end to say they're good at me.
All right.
So we're starting bad.
I'll start bad, and I'll preface the story with I've said bits and pieces kind of this story in the past, but I don't think I've told the whole.
I don't know if we can get past the last one. I was like horrified, but okay.
What the hell was the last? I don't even remember.
No,
the PP Listerine.
Pistarine.
Stop the Pistarine, man. All right.
Well, this is more less. Well, I did do stuff to other people. So.
You don't need to say that.
I think your prefacing is worse.
Yeah, stop prefacing.
Well, this is after. Okay, I'll tell you when it was. It was right after Kimbo. This was probably like a month after Kimbo.
Okay.
All right. So you're riding high.
Go anywhere. You're feeling yourself.
Yeah.
I was
feeling yourself.
Did you wear a shirt that said "I knocked out Kimbo"?
No.
Oh, you dressed like Kimbo.
Well, you do blackface.
It did.
It was
say,
a different time.
It was a shirt that had my name and then a fist going down, and that says Kimbo, and the name Kimbo was shattered.
So you basically wore a shirt that said I knocked you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
But I sold those, and for like $15 a piece.
I sell those.
It's a real voice, guys. It's a real voice.
It's a cartoon
Please,
fist.
if you still have that
big
shirt,
his name
send
in
me
the
a photo.
I gotta look. I think
Me
I might
shatter his
still
name.
It was my name on top of his name, and then the fist was coming down from
My name, fuck his name. Make him humble.
Essentially, it was the opposite. Joking.
So a month after Kimbo, riding high,
Feeling yourself.
Feeling myself.
Most
What's
famous-
the craziest thing you bought? Did you go like, I'm buying a fucking?
Damn.
Because you had a lot of money.
yeah,
I mean,
you got like 6 figures.
like, and what I mean by that is not to say you haven't done well with your investments and you're not a smart businessman. What I'm saying
I got
is
more money
you,
now.
had-
I have more
you
money now.
literally got injected with cash. He's like, cacao, there's
Yeah.
your money.
But
so,
I had a wife, and I had a business.
but it would be hard for me, like, anytime, like, I feel like anytime you come into a lot of money, like a huge lump sum, you should
a
take
prize
a small, you should take a small percentage and blow it. I am a big believer in that.
I can't remember if I bought the Hummer before or after that.
I think it was after.
It might have been after, because I had the yellow Hummer at the time.
Oh, man, I knew another guy had a yellow Hummer.
This one was a pickup truck.
Of all the
This one had a cool. This one had cool
I mean,
graphics all over.
didn't that guy? I believe that you, that guy, and Brett Bushy all had yellow Hummers.
We all did hang out at the time.
What does that say?
It was
I don't know what it says.
I don't know either.
Anyway, all right.
So we start, and this is when I was getting invited for all these appearances, club appearances especially.
Now, when you would
Antigua.
do those, when they're like, tonight at Antigua, the Kimbo Killer,
Pretty
and you'd
much.
show up,
Yes.
and then you'd stand in the DJ booth and fist pump.
Exactly. That was this, but I just made a.
What were you
things
getting
went
per
south.
appearance? Because I know you'll tell me the real answer.
Oh, it was probably just. It wasn't
5
that much.
Gs?
No, not even. It was like $1,000 maybe.
But still, you get $1,000 and a bar tab to stand in the DJ
I
booth.
wouldn't pay for it. Obviously, I
Do
wouldn't
you know how
pay
many
for it.
people listening to
Just
this
a
right now with inflation and the heat? You're standing in a DJ booth for
$1,000.
It's 1,000 or 2,000 depending on what.
Probably surrounded by hot
signed
chicks.
autograph-
let's go
if
top
I did
tier.
a meet and greet, it was like 2.
DJ, you get on the mic a couple. Hey, what's up, Antigua? It's me.
You did meet and greets?
No, yeah, I would take pictures with him and stuff like that, and sign the
You
shirts.
charged for that?
I would would
sign titties?
I would sign for free, but I would sell him the shirts with me smashing Kimbo's name.
so
I have it on good
cheesy.
authority
Oh
that
my God.
there is a signed shirt on eBay right now.
No shit.
Yeah, I'm
Let's
gonna go
buy
there.
it.
Oh,
Is it
Yeah,
that
how
much?
much?
Is it the shirt?
Let's see.
That I'm
Yeah.
smashing?
Someone just sent me the link, so I'm pulling it up now. Yes, it is.
Make a bid on it. What is it going for?
Seth the Silverback Petrozelli with a fist going down on Kimbo that says the K and the O are capitalized.
Okay.
So-
That's clever.
That was cool.
Oh, did you get a graphic
I didn't think of that.
Me just figured that out today. Short 30 years old.
and it's signed by Seth, and it says Kimbo Killer.
Oh.
And that didn't age
How
well.
much? What do they got on it?
$86.44.
Wow. Dude, that's pretty good.
It's on Amazon,
That's
actually.
worth more than a Joe Montana rookie card. It is.
I kind of want to buy it back because I don't have it.
I think my Joe Montana rookie cards, they used to be worth like $200, and I got like 4 of them. I think they're worth like $20.
I'm going to inflate the price. So I'm going to buy it all from $500. Just give it to them and be like, "This sold for $500. We can sell another one for like even more than that."
It's from a sports memorabilia store.
Oh wow!
We should call that
Is that
place.
legal?
We should call that place and act as if we're interested, and then just see what the guy would say about it.
It
Like, do you
$87.
think if we called that place, they would sell the sizzle and be like, "Oh yeah, he was."
Oh, you
one
think
of
we
the
can barter with them and talk them down?
Yeah. Do you think the guy
Well,
would
you know
be?
he's not fighting. You know he.
Oh, is it? So it's not a
after the
bid.
story I tell today, you can be like, he did this at a club.
Oh, back to the story.
Yeah, I forgot we were in that. All right, yeah. So maybe I'm prolonging it because I'm afraid of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
You're afraid of the ending.
I'm putting it off. All right, let's go.
So
Let's go.
a month after.
Saddest, let's go.
So yeah, this was a month because I remember dressing like all like I was in a rock and roll band. It was cold, so I remember being like the jean jacket, the chain, and I was like, I had the pink hair, so I was.
So
getting
you're
that.
in a rock band now.
Yeah, I was kind of like I had many people ask me that didn't, I was fighter like, are you guys like in musicians?
Are
Or
you
like,
in
no,
Breaking Benjamin?
Well, I wanted to look the part. Like,
You're
I'm back.
dressing famous.
Is this when you had
dressing-
scene hair or?
This is when I had my
Oh my
snakeskin
God!
boots.
I think that's the bass player for
Snakeskin.
Five Finger
Yeah.
Death Punch.
Remember the boots that I buried?
Yeah.
I had those boots on. I had,
You're dressing the part of being famous because you are at this point.
Well, I've dressed like that before. I dressed kind of more rock
Me
and
like
roll.
MMA Tommy Lee.
What is so? That was your rock and roll. You had a scene phase, a rock and roll phase. What is this phase? Just athlete, I guess.
Yeah, this is
I'm trying to dress young phase.
Yeah, you have like a V-neck. You have like a
V-neck.
I just bought
muscle
this.
tank.
muscle tank. That
A
is
flat brim.
This is no offense, but that is the gayest outfit you've ever.
It is gay, and I'm on my
Yeah,
big
it's
black
Pride.
Indian motorcycle.
And it's Pride
with
Week.
this,
You look like a yuppie.
You look like a
So I do
hot
look
gay
like
guy.
I do kind
You
of
look like
like
a hot gay guy.
The tiny white
They dress
shorts.
nice.
It is
Yeah,
Pride
they do.
Month.
Yeah, oh my God. Pride
and
Week. Happy
some
Pride
Air
Week.
Force Ones.
Yeah, you look
Ones.
good. All right, so
Well, you could clean those up a little
Yeah,
bit.
well, I'm shifting with my shoes so that it gets all black on it. It sucks.
Okay, so we're deflecting from the story.
Yeah.
We're
nervous.
Yeah, I am.
Where are you at?
It's
now?
really not that. It's bad.
You at a
so-
club?
It's not that bad. This is before. I'm going to tell you before I got in the club.
Okay.
Why I kind of acted the way I did in the club.
Oh,
'Cause
so-
of
so
what I
justification.
partook in before. Yeah. I'm justifying.
Okay.
So one of my friends, there's absinthe, but there's real absinthe from Europe that's legal, right? That has wormwood that'll actually make you kind of like trip out a little bit. They're different types.
I've heard this before, but it's always clouded in urban legend,
Okay.
and I never know how much it actually matters.
I've never
Okay,
believed
it
any
matters.
of it
I'll tell
because like
I've done both, and it seems like it's the same effect.
I've
there's
done
no-
neither because people are like, you want to take this as wormwood poison and you'll take it and it'll make you die.
Okay, so
But
but
I'm
there's
like,
a
nah,
different
I'm good.
there's different type of drunks, right? There's wine drunk, there's tequila drunk. You feel different off different type of alcohol. Do
Okay.
you admit that?
Yeah, I get
I
more
feel
angry
that.
There's
on
a
brown,
vibe.
I
on
feel
brown
that.
drinks. Yeah.
I don't think it could be scientifically possible because it's just alcohol and it's all going to do the same thing to your brain. You know, like your brain doesn't recognize the difference between tequila and absinthe or any
maybe
other alcohol.
speed of how your stomach and liver process it, I guess.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
feel
know.
like it's just getting drunk faster versus slower. I don't know.
Well, regardless.
Okay, regardless, we're at my house. We did absinthe shot after absinthe shot. I don't even know how many we did. It was a lot.
Did you pour it over
Shit
the
ton.
sugar
The
cube?
sugar cube, I did it. Yeah.
God,
I did it
I had a
real-
roommate that was into this shit, and it was like, just give me the
doesn't
fucking
matter.
alcohol.
It's
I don't give a
like-
damn
it
about
helps
melting
it,
a
though.
sugar
It's kind of
cube.
like people now with the dab rigs. You know, it's like if
too much.
when you got to get out tweezers or sugar cube, you drip it on. I'm like, nah, dog. Just I'm good.
So we did that, consuming alcohol, and this was during that, this is right at the end of my G phase. So I did a couple caps of G with all that.
Oh, all right.
Damn, bro. You
man,
used to
you
party.
were rock and roll.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I didn't do
right.
any other drug. Just G.
That's pretty bad, though.
Yeah, it was pretty
It's not like
bad.
weed.
And you got your snakeskin boots. You're ready to go out to the
Snakeskin
club.
Oh,
G'd up with your
man.
snakeskin boots.
Is this a
on.
promotional appearance?
Yeah, this is
Okay.
like a promotional.
ready to
appearance, yeah.
slobber
Yeah.
on some microphones?
So I go with I go with my normal crew. At this point, Mike Lee was still partaking in drinking, and Tom Lawler. So other friends.
Oh wow,
Filthy Tom.
Yo,
yeah,
Tom.
Filthy Tom Lawler was with me. So we get to the club, and I'm already fucked. I'm fucked up.
Well, how are you dressed? Did rock and roll?
Rock and roll.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
I had my ripped, everything on.
Yeah.
Ripped jeans, fucking jean jacket on. I didn't wear a hat because I had the spiky pink hair at the time. So I walk into the club. I'm already shit faced. I'm like,
Yeah. Do you have any publicists with you or any manager?
My wife was my
My
fucking
wife.
manager.
Because I feel like a publicist or a manager would have said like, hey, let's not go
off the G.
let's not go out to public shit face and get on the mic, be on the
Yeah.
DJ booth.
Yeah.
And all,
So I didn't act too bad at the beginning.
And your wife's with you.
And my wife's with me. Yes.
Okay.
So I didn't act too bad.
Was she a lot younger than you?
No, she was the same age.
yeah.
Was
That's why
she-
she didn't last.
Was she,
Why'd you make that face?
Because as soon as she hit 29, we got divorced.
was
there it
she
is.
also doing the G? And
No,
okay.
no, she smoked weed. But
Okay.
no, she wasn't doing the G. The other guys are doing the G with
Yeah,
me.
okay.
Not as much.
So she's mellowed out. I'm just trying to get my
She's
bearings
chill.
of like
She's chill.
who's going to be
She
in
could she got crazy, but she was chill that
Gotcha.
night for sure.
Nothing like being high around a bunch of MMA fighters on G.
Oh my god!
Snakeskin
Sounds like a
fucking
nightmare.
terrified.
Oh my God. Bunch of
You're not gonna
muscle
have
Bon Jovis running
anxiety
around.
attack.
So the thing with G is sometimes you get the G talk going, like you get just talk. You're so happy talking, and it's just like it's a high.
G
'Cause
chirp.
Like cocaine.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I guess you just talking and everything feels good and you're happy. So random stranger, I don't know who the fuck this guy was, but chubby Spanish guy, and he was like,
Oh, my God.
talking to me about stuff. And I'm like, oh yeah, and he's like, man, it's cool. You seem cool. I'm like, yeah, you want to go in the bathroom and do some just
You want to go to
straight
the
up.
bathroom? Let me suck your dick, Carlos Mencia.
Straight up. I just said, hey, come do.
I'm so fucked up on G. I'm going to suck Carlos Mencia's
thing-
dick, bro.
The thing with this is every time I was on it, I wanted other people to feel like I felt and partake in it. So I just was like, I was like, come on, do it. I was,
yeah.
Always wanted people to
Peer pressuring everyone.
Yeah.
Spreading the G love. That's what it's called.
Special sauce.
Yeah. So you're offering strangers G.
Yeah, so you offer Javier
yes.
in the bathroom.
I think it was his dad.
Which, by the way, anytime someone offers me to go into the bathroom with them to do drugs, I would decline. I'm like, nothing good will come from this.
That's where the joke.
Nothing good.
I don't want to give this up.
I'll do it right here. I'll do the drugs right here.
That's where the joke about the old man and Tom going to the old man's Mustang and sucking his dick. There was just an old man that asked Tom to go smoke weed in his Mustang.
Yeah,
and so I was like, what are you going to that man's car to suck his dick? Because I, too, have always thought it's weird when somebody's like, hey, you want to go with me to the bathroom and smoke weed? And I'm like, no, we can just do it right here.
Yeah.
So it doesn't look like you're sucking my dick. Right? Because the whole thing, when you go to a secret spot, it makes it seem like you're sucking the guy's dick.
Where do you carry the G around with you in a big...
So I take a...
Got a G pouch.
G pouch.
No, it's a shampoo.
I want a G pouch.
It's an old...
Don't say shampoo bottle.
A hotel shampoo bottle.
Oh my god, you and your shampoo bottles.
You empty it out and just put the G and you just carry a shampoo bottle.
So you're carrying around a little Aveda, a travel size
thing the whole time.
And then when somebody said, "What is this?" You're like, "I like clean hair."
No, I say, "Oh, I keep my." Another story, the other one I got kicked out at Roxy that night. Do you guys remember that story?
Yeah.
I had it in the shampoo bottle. I threw it on the ground. I'm like, oh, that's how I carry my liquid creatine because I need it every 3 hours. I said some bullshit. I literally said some bullshit to the guy.
That's kind of
he didn't say anything.
That's kind of like how I lied to the American Air and Heat guy. We'll get to that later.
Liquid creatine.
Because G wasn't that popular. Because G wasn't, there's liquid creatine. G wasn't that popular, so what do you think it is? What do you think a liquid thing in about? I mean, can it be... What are these going to think?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Vodka
well, now's the perfect time to do G because you'd be like, it's hand sanitizer, bro. Now's the time. You put it in the hand sanitizer thing and you G up, bitches.
When you go to the bathroom with Carlos Mencia, do you go inside a stall or you do it at the the washing?
Went inside because I was so fucked up.
Now, do you sit down and then he sits on your lap?
Do you go in a stall together?
So you guys are right in thinking that it was weird because we're in the stall. We take the caps. I'm like, okay, this is what you do. This is how much you take. We're gonna feel great.
I thought you were going to suck my dick.
Everything's fine. So a big ass bouncer walks in, rips open the door, and goes, "What are you guys doing?" Like gets fucking mad. Thinks we're
we got a couple of hobos.
Yeah, essentially that's what they thought. I guess we were doing.
Oh my god!
So grabs
2006.
When two grown men walk together to the bathroom, it's a little odd.
Well, they also don't want people that's why strip club bathrooms don't have locks. They don't want people doing coke in there.
That is why.
So
a lot of times they won't even have doors, so you have to walk in there and just for guys it's like you're pooping and staring at everybody
like it's jail.
I've only done it one time, and I did it as fast as I could, and he was like, I'm gonna hurt myself, but I had to get it out fast, and then get out and wipe, and then get to the sink as fast as humanly possible.
So
the bouncer walks in and grabs us and starts escorting us out, and the whole time I'm fighting, saying no, we weren't doing it. We're just hanging.
We're just hanging in there like a couple of bros.
I don't know what
we're just doing a good sesh, a good chat sesh.
I honestly don't know what excuse I'm trying.
That's right there, herpes, bro.
We're just hanging out in the bathroom.
That's Dr. Mencia. That's right there, herpes.
But as high and as happy and as outgoing as I was from that good feeling of it, as soon as I got kicked out, it went
roid rage.
It went from fucking high happy to like I'm gonna fucking ruin this whole fucking party.
Burn the building down.
I literally thought
that man not know what he do.
So finally the guy that hired me to do this whole thing got me back in. He's like, no, dog, he's cool, he's with me, but got back
get him
in,
up there. He's
but
fine.
I'm still fucking I'm pissed. Like I was just fucking furious.
I've never been treated this way.
I walk in. And everything that I see in front of me, like there's some chairs with some like decor on or something like that. They're
some
kind of
chairs with decor on.
I don't know what it was. There was some shit on it. I just fucking boot kick it. No reason at all. Just fucking kick it out of my way.
Yeah, just a chair. Just a pretty chair. You're like, fuck that pretty chair.
I'm raged.
Yeah. So you're full blown G-hole roid rage.
Yeah. The emotion
now where is Carlos Mencia?
So I don't know where the fuck
they kicked him out.
I just wanted to have a cup of drink.
But when I get back in, I see my friends all talking to these hot girls. So I walk up to the bar, and I'm like, okay, let's just try it. I'm pissed.
Stay cool, bro.
They're talking to
Do you
girls.
still have your shampoo bottle?
Yeah.
Shit,
Okay.
where's my that motherfucker stole my shampoo bottle.
So I get even more pissed that they're talking to hot girls, and I'm not.
Because you're married.
God.
I'm
Where's your
married.
wife?
She's trying to talk to the promoter about what's going on. Like, I know he's messed up.
Do you have a script or something that I can whisper into his ear? He is fucking crazy
fucked up right now.
My God, he was in there. He's sucking Javier's dick in the bathroom. They got kicked out. We got him back in.
So I'm seeing them. I'm sitting at the bar, just like not having a good, just like knocking, like.
Oh, you're being a baby.
You're fucking straight baby. Yeah, knocking things off.
baby.
You're knocking things off the bar.
So,
You
yeah,
get
I'm
like a
knocking things
cat.
at the bar.
Like a cat on a TV. You know, you put the thing
but it's
on
just
the...
napkins at this point, like little things, like olives. I'm like, fucking olives.
They're paying you to be there.
I know.
He's wrecking
I told
the
you it's a bad story. God damn it! So
Yeah, this is the bad
Pay me
one.
to goddamn say this.
Yeah, come on. You can't beat the guy up for sharing
Yeah.
or he'll
That's what you're
never
telling me to
share.
do.
That's not
And
fair,
is
Tom.
this a downtown Orlando club?
It's a club. No,
You don't have
it's
to
still
say.
around, I think. And I got to fucking remember the name because everyone's like, "You're going there." And it was.
Uh-oh.
It's just kind of like it used to be really good back in the day, but I think now it was. I don't even know.
Well,
what's
they
going
all
on
do
now.
that. Yeah, you're
It's-
trends.
Ebbs and flows.
Trends, yes.
Yeah. So anyway, okay, so I'm at the bar, flicking stuff off. Lawler's behind me, Mike's behind me, a couple of their friends are all talking to girls and stuff like that. I'm like,
Your wife's with the promoter.
I'm not with any girl, so I'm like, fuck this. I'm not having a good time. No, fuck this, all this shit. They're like, come, let's have another drink. I'm like, okay, give me a drink. So we all take, which is probably
Yeah,
the
that
whole
helps.
Man, gasoline.
He's mad. Let's give him
Exactly.
some alcohol.
Pour
So-
that gasoline.
So we all take shots, and I remember vividly putting the shot down, looking over, and seeing, I think it was Tom or somebody else, start kissing the girl. I go,
Oh.
for no reason, I love Tom. He was my fucking boy. So I go, I just scream, and I slam the
What,
shot
like
glass.
somebody watching their mom get hit by their
Yeah.
stepdad? You're like,
I just fucking
Hulk. I've never seen somebody
just
that
fucking
reaction of
scream.
just something that doesn't matter.
No, I know, and it doesn't. And I scream.
He was high and
I
Like I
shatter.
envision myself standing there and then watching my dad hit my mom, and then I'm like, I do that move where I'm like, yeah, and I run and I tackle him, you know, because I'm
yeah.
like, I can't stop. You
That's
know,
kind of
I'm crying.
Can't stop. That happens out. Look,
Oh.
wait, just wait. So I smash. So I scream. I smash the shot glass. It shatters all over. The bartender's like,
Wow.
and I go. I look at her. I know she gets mad. I'm like, I take the other shot glasses. I fucking smash that on the car. I'm fucking smashing everybody's shot glasses they just took on the fucking counter.
How do you not have the worst reputation around Orlando?
Are they
That
calling
was one time.
security?
No,
It seems like you've been kicked out of a lot of
no. So I was. It was my party. It was.
It's my party and I'm gonna want to.
So you're smashing shot glasses.
Tom and Mike. I remember my wife in the back too, but she was kind of
Smashing shot glasses is not easy, by the way. It's not like
No,
you just,
it's hard.
yeah,
But I threw it.
they're kind of dense.
So do your bros try to
Yes.
wrestle you down?
Yeah, yes. So
All right.
at
What
that
are the
point,
girls doing? They're probably
Oh,
scared.
they fucking scared. Oh yeah, they
look at
and I
you.
lost my. I remember. I forgot about that right now.
Scared all the girls away from his friends.
George-
I
Porgy.
gave, at the beginning of the
Oh, your
night.
cock block.
I gave my favorite jacket that I wore, really nice. It had fucking fur on the lapel thing too. It was like jean jacket with like fur, nice real fur.
Yes.
I gave it to the girl. I gave it to one of the girls.
You take this to remember night. You take this, you always remember.
And she has it. I was like, fuck. At the
Real
next
fur
day,
jean jacket.
it's a jean with real fur on the thing. black fur.
Black fur.
It's black.
Wow.
Black chinchilla fur.
I'm going to give you a jean jacket with a black fur collar.
So Tom, I remember specifically Tom, because he's my best friend at the time, tries to really hold me and be like, Seth, you got it. Seth, and I scream at him at first. I slam. He calms me down. I grab him, twist him by like the collar, and I throw him against the wall. And I'm starting to swing on him and try to fucking hit him.
Oh, my God,
Mike
man.
Lee grabs me from behind. My business partner grabs me from behind.
God damn, I wish I was here, man. I wish I was there.
God, we've never even had an argument. I mean, Jesus Christ, we're boring. We're doing this
This
wrong.
is the only time this has happened. Pulls me off backwards. Then the bouncers kind of kick in. Mike's helping me. I'm whoever's around me. I'm just fucking going. Ah!
So you've lost your mind.
I lost my fucking
Wow, I
mind.
never thought you were capable of losing your mind. This is scary.
That's
this
full
changes how
rage.
I
That's
think about
why-
you coming in here.
No,
Oh man!
that's why
Now I don't want to party with you. I'm afraid.
The absinthe
It makes
mixed
me
with the
wanna
G
party
mixed
with
with the-
He's gonna fucking punch you in
what
the
if
face.
you start tearing this place for limb from limb?
I've only gotten like that one time when I was on mixing all that stuff together.
Yeah,
It did something chemically to me. Obviously.
This is like a Marvel multiverse of the Hulk.
So out on the outside, they didn't want to call the cops because I don't know, they felt bad. Maybe it was my thing.
Or maybe they were money laundering.
I had or that. Yeah. So I get out there. At that point, I'm still fucking raging. So everyone throws me out.
You still have to do an appearance.
They leave me. It was only like. It was midday. It was midnight, so it wasn't like the.
Yeah, but don't you have to go in the DJ booth and get on the mic? And
that's fine.
That didn't happen.
Yeah, with real celebrity, like that's only radio guys. They actually make you do stuff. With the real celebrity appearances,
they just walk around.
Like if you get shit faced, roid rage,
drink in the VIP.
yeah. There's like all they wanted is to promote that you're going to be out there. What you do out there is doesn't matter.
So as I get out there, they all kind of stay back away from me because I'm fucking. They're like, just leave him be for right now because I'm fucking going crazy.
He gave away his jean jacket. He's unpredictable.
I start walking down the road, and there were everything on the road. There was newspaper. You know the things that you buy newspapers.
Orlando Weekly.
I fucking start sidekicking them. I start.
I've seen people on the internet do this where they just start going crazy. It's usually a homeless guy.
Fuck you, Best Orlando.
Someone that's mentally ill.
Yeah. They're breaking stuff all around and
the whole block down to where I parked was a disaster.
My God.
I fucking anything in my way, newspaper things, fucking anything I saw, just smashed.
You see any humans?
And at the time, I'm screaming.
What are you screaming? Just nonsense?
Just fuck this shit. Just I don't know what the fuck ever.
Yeah, I like that. I love it. I love that there's no point to it.
No point at all. I get to my Hummer and
that'll make it better.
My good friend,
get into the sweet confines of your douche coon, your cocoon.
My friend, we call him Drago. He's my Russian friend.
Is that the one I met?
He's the one that actually was beating me with a stick on the YouTube video where I trained in Russia and did the karate kata. That guy.
Yes.
That's Alex. We call him Drago. So he was there that night. So as I was walking, I don't know how long, it seemed like days, but it was only probably 5 minutes to walk to my car. I get to my Hummer and I'm still fucking sweating profusely, just sweating. It's cold, but I'm sweating.
We need to chill out. Put on some Godsmack.
I remember the back part of my car, my back fender above my tire, I just start fucking elbow, like hard as I can.
Wow, man.
Elbowing. And not stopping. I'm just going,
Me hate douche car!
And I see it crumpling, like fucking Ryu in Street Fighter where it beats up the car. It looks like it's crumpling the back part of the car.
So you're punching your car.
My own Hummer. My own fucking Hummer.
Don't do drugs,
All of a sudden, I hear, what the fuck? He has a lisp. My Russian friend has an accent and a lisp. So he's like, what the fuck, man? Get away from that fucking car. And it's exactly like that. I look up, and it's a black fucking Cadillac, his black Cadillac, and he has a fucking gun pointed to my phone.
Oh my
God.
God.
The hell?
Oh, this is Drago pulled the gun
for hitting your own car?
He didn't know. He just saw a guy punching my car, took his gun out, pulled up on me, and said, what the fuck? I go, I look up, and it's me. I'm fucking probably tearing at that point. Yeah. He's like, what the fuck? Get the fuck in my car now. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, I don't. And then at that point, when I stopped, when he said, what am I doing? Another season of emotions kind of took over.
I don't know what I did.
I'm going to fuck, and then I started just
in one time
uncontrollably bawling.
Love you, Russian dad.
I was in the back seat. He was in the front because I crawled in the back. I remember, and the front seat is here. And I remember taking it and going, crying and hitting my head against the seat, crying like a hysterical baby crying, like I couldn't stop crying. I remember until I ran out of tears crying.
Oh my God. You gotta get some therapy. How's your therapy sessions going?
Don't tell him about
I got
this.
so mad. I didn't get mad. I didn't go this mad, but I got mad. I told her I'm not going with her again. She was. Remember the first story? She was late. Yeah. She was 10 minutes late again and didn't text me the thing that says I'm so sorry.
That's
like, no. I'm like, you're giving me more
my lady is on time.
Oh, I was so mad.
We get you.
So I haven't had one yet besides the first one where she met me.
We'll get you somebody.
So anyway,
go to Drago.
He's got
Dr. Drago. Obviously, he drives me. The rest of the night I kind of black. I think I remember waking up in my bed, so he took me back to the house. I remember hearing whispering outside my door, my wife saying something like,
I'm going to divorce you.
I'm pretty sure that's
stay here in case he gets
I'm going to take half his Kimbo money.
He jerks off in the smoothies. He jerks off in the back of our smoothie.
So I remember waking up and just feeling like a complete pile of shit, obviously, like emotionally, not physically too, but I apologized to Tom, and they're all obviously really cool with it. And they're like, dude, you were just...
Wait a minute. Wear jean jacket! Wear jean jacket!
And then as soon as I realized that, I was like, I asked my wife, do you have my jacket? I'm like, why did you get my jacket?
Yeah, I knew it.
Oh, did you have to the club?
Yeah.
She's got to clean up your mess.
Did the club pay you for your appearance?
They pay me before I fucking went there.
No. Did you apologize to him?
The guy that hired me, I'm still friends with him. Yeah, I apologize.
Well, let's talk to that guy.
Yeah, let's get his side of the story.
Yeah, because I'm sure the whole club was like, this guy roid rages, he's smashing everything.
I bet you the guy that I gave G to was freaking out, like, what the fuck did he do? Am I going to have to go?
Right,
Oh my
yeah.
God.
He's going to chain himself to his radiator.
Yeah, that's the real story.
He's like, how can I make the transition?
I got
Fuck did he
The
give
guy
him?
locked himself in his car, threw his keys out the
If
sunroof.
it was a bad batch.
But you see people get into like what are they? It's like hysteria,
Does
right?
everyone hate me?
No. Like people get into drug
they're gonna
hysteria.
pass judgment on whatever,
That's
you
all
know,
right.
whatever.
Like you see the videos.
It was a low point.
Like, have you seen the video of the guy that walks into a convenience store and starts pouring milk on his head, and he's in a crazed hysteria?
Yeah,
That's not drug hysteria, right?
Yeah.
You get into like this
Or psychosis.
psychosis.
Psychosis. I've actually seen people that are doing that in Orlando, where you see like a naked man. I saw a naked man laying in the road, rolling back and forth at like the corner of like Edgewater, and then you're like, well, that guy's obviously having a full blown attack.
But it wasn't an
You
attack
can see
like
it.
doing crazy things. It was an emotional. It just felt like the anger fucking chemical just poured into my brain. Then the sad chemical just poured into my brain.
Yeah,
But before that, the happy chemical.
Right,
Well, that's
It was
probably
literally just
why
like
you
a
don't
flood.
mix drugs and alcohol, because it can kill you or
Time
make you do
release.
that.
Also, this was a while ago, so you're at peak physical conditioning. You're in the midst of fighting mentality,
Right.
and then I'm sure that plays into it. Where your testosterone, you're a fighter.
Yeah. You're right.
Your ego is inflated to the biggest it's ever been.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? And then you pour drugs on.
When I was sober, didn't have. When I was like that, my ego. I was like, "What? Who are you to tell me?" Like the bouncer when he kicked me out, I was like, "Who the fuck are you?"
Well, you're
Seth,
you're out of your right mind.
Yeah.
You also like for fighters who normally fighters can't party all the time and maintain their conditioning level, right?
Yeah.
So then when they do party,
they go hard.
You're not. You go harder. You're not used to
it. We make up for it, and we're not. Yeah. You're not used to it.
It's like Mike B has 12 Miller Lights. Is fine.
Right. He's conditioned.
He's conditioned himself.
You're right.
But
so do we need to do the offsetting good story now too?
This one will be faster.
Okay. The good ones usually are. The good ones are. And he saved the puppy.
So I'll preface this story with this was a long time ago. This was with 5th grade Seth. Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
We're going way back.
This is
You guys want me to tell a bunch of good
I feel
stories?
like kids are inherently good. So you're going to get a lot of good
I don't
when you're
know.
a kid, right?
Didn't he kick the door open to his great grandma when he was a
this
kid?
is about that time.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Your personality now it was your personality then.
Yeah,
I mean,
you're right.
That's true, and I'm compensating.
When Tommy is 40 years old, I'm going to tell him, like, you were always this way. And, like, even when you were 5 years old. You know what I'm saying? And now I see it with my own kids, but it's like, Seth had this personality, but he was 5 years old, Seth. I mean, within certain...
I did bang my head on... My dad did tell me I banged my head on the carpet a lot when I was a kid.
Yeah,
That makes a lot of sense.
And he also didn't like you shitting your pants and throwing them over the shower, right? Didn't you? Or didn't you throw turds somewhere?
No, I threw my dirty
shitty
shit
underwear.
underwear into
Yeah,
the shower.
and you just-
I wiped the turds on the wall.
Fucking scissor.
All right, so
never
5-year-old
not
Seth. This is a good
No,
one.
not 5. 5th grade Seth.
Oh, 5th grade.
How old are you in 5th grade?
10.
10?
Yeah.
11?
10, 11.
So, elementary school years and middle school years, I was, a little bit chubbier. I always tried to seek the validation of the kids that always used to bully me. I always used to try to make them happy and laugh.
Oh,
and please
that's
them.
sad.
Truffle shuffle.
Yeah.
Pay the toll, troll.
So they were always kind of.
I like that.
They were kind of mean to me, but I was always
I got
nice to
bullied
them back.
crazy.
But I was also friend. Well, at least I think I was friends with them, but I probably not. Just
I
me
waited to
thinking I
get
was
fat
friends.
though when I got older.
Yeah.
I got fat when I got older. When I was younger, I was just short.
I was a string bean when I was younger.
Well, boys will bully their
for
friends.
anybody, for anything. Too.
But we use the term bully. I tell this to Tommy all the time.
there's like fucking around and then there's bullying.
Exactly, but it's
There's a
hard.
difference.
But some
Yeah.
people take it as bullying and they're fucking around, so it's
This is a mix of both. Because this kid used to
it's never clear cut.
We used to be friends. I used to go over his house, but then at school he used to I used to sit down. He'd pull the chair out, and I remember hitting my back hard and having a big line and cut my back.
Oh yeah,
and he'd laugh, and I'd.
You know
be
what? I
crying.
remember having that too, where they would do that. It wasn't like that was just a harmless prank. You would land and then
That
get
shit
hurt.
hurt.
Yeah,
Oh,
it did
hurt.
hurt.
Remember that?
You could land on your tailbone.
There's one time where this kid he was having a little fight with another kid, and the kid grabbed his hat and walked out of the classroom. He's like, Seth, go get my hat for me. And I would just do it for him. Like, okay. And I went and grabbed the hat. I would just do anything they told me to do.
Oh, my God. This sounds like a Tommy situation.
This is how Tom talks about you, by the way. Like, Seth will do anything for me.
Yeah. See how Seth turned out? It's fine.
Great.
So this one time, at band camp. This one time we went to Mossy field trip in
Mossy
Tampa.
Oak Fences? Oh.
No, Mossy Tampa Museum of Science and Industry in Tampa.
Okay.
Yeah. They did the body exhibit was there. Yeah, I remember that. That's a nice spot.
Yeah. So I remember my mom being one of the chaperones for this trip. 5th grade, me and like probably 3 or 4 other guys. We're in there, being little shits, kind of. We go up to the top floor, and
let's throw our shit.
Wait, really?
Is this a good story?
Yeah, it is a good story because I'll tell you how it ends.
Because we were making shit right into wastebasket. It was amazing, dude. Perfect.
So we weren't putting it in wastebasket. So everyone that passed by, we had paper, and we were doing big loogies or chewing the wadded paper, wet paper, and we were up there. No joke, for at least 20 or 30
Please
minutes.
Don't tell
Nobody
me
caught us.
The good story is you going,
Wait a minute, guys. Me rethinking this. Not a good idea.
So we're fucking hitting these people, and they're looking at us being like, stop, what are you doing? Stop. And they walk, but nobody told on us for, like, we got, like, a lot of spit.
This
loogies.
is a good story again.
So you're raining loogies.
Raining loogies. About 3 other guys and me. We finally got told on. The chaperones come and yelled at us. We got scolded. Got back to the school, and we all had a meeting with the principal at the time. After 2 days after,
yeah.
All right.
And they didn't ask me, but I was like, "Sir, Mr. Santini." That was my principal, Mr. Santini.
Mr. Santini.
Or Mr. Mash and Mr. Santini, vice principal and principal, elementary school. I go, look, these guys didn't do anything. I did it. They were watching me laughing.
Took one for the team.
I covered for all 3 of them, and I said I was the only one doing it.
Well, that just means you're loyal to other
No, that
assholes.
just means you're a little bitch to your bullshit.
No, it doesn't. I took the heat for people that could have got in trouble.
I don't know if this counts.
That's not good.
So you threw
I sacrificed me getting in trouble for them getting off free.
So you threw loogies on strangers, and then you took all the blame for it, and they walked away scot-free.
And they walked away free.
All right,
that's not good.
I can see how the perception is good in your mind.
Wow, the good stories are bottom of the barrel, man.
And he had to go back to 5th grade to think of one.
This is when
that's the problem.
You ask for more tortilla chips at the Mexican restaurant, they come back with the fingernails.
Yeah.
This is the bottom of the bottom of the barrel.
I had like a really good feeling after I did that. I don't know. I remember being like, oh, I feel like honor.
And you took the punishment. For
I took the punishment.
The other.
All right. I don't remember what the punishment was.
And did
I was in
Saturday
trouble.
school?
Did your other friends? Did they recognize the fact that
no, they
have no idea. Just went on with.
I remember the next week I went over their house and they all wore Nike stuff and I didn't have a Nike shirt on. So I remember I threw a Nike swoosh on my shirt, and they made fun of me the whole time at the house. Why don't you draw another Nike shirt on you?
Yeah, you're so poor. You draw Nike shirts. They used to do that to me. I didn't have any Nikes.
Yeah. Do the fat dance and make us laugh.
They're like, Daniel, look at Daniel's McGregor's. They're like, you have old baseball shoes. They're like yelling at my shoes because I think they were old baseball shoes. My dad didn't give a damn. He's like, they're shoes. They cover your toes.
But I kept track of the kid like growing up and stuff. He's dead now.
Why would you end with that?
So the good story and the bad.
And they end up dead.
That one left a vacuum. I can't breathe.
He almost spit out his Pepsi and water.
You sucked all the air out of the room. What the fuck, man?
One of them are.
This is just all bad.
All right. Well, there it is.
We gotta go to break.
Holy shit.
There it is.
We gotta go to
there
break.
It is. I feel good about
I
that.
feel something. It's something.
All right.
He put G in our drinks.
We'll take a quick break.
Yeah.
We'll come back. We'll do some dump 'em out.
Yeah.
I have one topic on dump 'em out. I'm curious to see if you guys.
We can
still
start
do
with
this.
that. Then
Right.
we can start with that. Oddly enough, and ironically, the name of this song is "The Devil's Drug Dealer." It's by a band called Yellow Pills. You'll like it. We'll be back with more A Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan right after this jazzy little number here.
You know you can't teach a dog brand new tricks, but you can buy your wife a giant rubber dick.
Okay.
Fairvilla.
They don't want that. They don't want
That's
that.
pretty good,
No,
though.
no. What?
I was going for like Southern Charm, right?
I don't know.
You're like the we'll leave the light on for you. I was going for a little bit of that meets rubber dick.
Seth is on the show today, and he bought a C ring for himself at Fairvilla.
Because he has erectile dysfunction. If you have erectile dysfunction like Seth, it's nothing to be embarrassed about. Not a big deal.
Oh.
In fact, the staff at Fairvilla will not bully you like I am doing. They'll actually be polite and kind and loving to you because sexual wellness is a real thing.
Yeah, and they have all products from as crazy as you want to get. To as mild as like massage oils and
just nice
scented candles,
just beautiful lingerie, like pajama sleepwear,
bachelorette parties. If you want a
dick straw,
Yeah, if you want a dick straw,
they got
a lot of dick candies.
It might be the only client that we have that has the largest range. Like you can go there and get cute pajamas that your grandma could wear, or you could buy a butt plug as big as my head. I mean, they got it all.
Yeah, a large variety of novelty marijuana products.
Yes, coffee mugs, you know.
Gag gifts if you want to go that route.
Lapel pins, the cool little pins, like the collectible pins like you get at certain theme parks. They have a lot of those that you won't find anywhere else. Greeting cards, shoes, lingerie.
The costumes are ridiculous.
Or like just festival wear.
Festival, and the quality is great. They vet everything. They've worked with these companies that sell all their products.
You've
after
heard Deborah in here. A lot of these companies, Deborah's been working with a lot of these manufacturers that make their clothing. They've been working with for 30 years.
Yeah. We're not talking about Spirit Halloween costumes
it's
here.
Not garbage. It's not garbage. And here's the thing I do know.
I mean, it's made from leather.
Yeah. And here's another thing I do know about Fairvilla. If you ever have an issue with anything that you have there, they want you to come back to them and talk to them. They are in the business of customer service. In fact, it's where they excel. Like, you can go online and you can buy some of these products, right? But I wouldn't do that. That's your genitals you're talking about. That is in a sensitive area.
100%. Go to Fairvilla. They vetted every product they sell, and you know it's going to be great quality. There's multiple locations. You can find them all at fairvilla.com.
I mean, I guess that's all you can do, right? Is just keep on puffing and hope that it all turns out all right. Welcome back to A Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan. I am Dan.
I'm Tom. Let me promote the Tom and Dan Meat Box. We partnered.
My wife is freaking out about this. I'm probably gonna have to order 2 just for me.
We partnered with Morganic Meats, Morris Family Farms, and we're doing a Tom and Dan Meat Box. You can see it all on tomanddan.com. You can click on the link. You can go to tomanddanmeatbox.com. It'll go to the form.
I had some better names for that website, but y'all didn't want to do it.
Well, it was one of those things where we had to put it together fast, and because we wanted to do it for 4th of July, and I was talking to Jonathan Morris, one of the owners of...
You better get his name right. You're about to get slapped.
Jonathan.
By the way, if you want to hear the whole... we had a whole segment on Thursday's ACT where he went through everything in the meat box.
You can watch him, too. He's on YouTube. Go check the guy out. And it's
legitimate,
also,
real man Florida farmer.
Yeah, and he's on ACT, and you can check him out.
And you can't buy any more organic meat. This is coming from Morris Family Farms. This is antibiotic, like as organic as you can get. We need to give some to Seth. Seth,
I'll blow that stuff up.
Yeah.
It's the
cleanest meat you could buy because it's not coming from a giant factory. It's literally coming from a cow that John slaughtered himself.
Do you eat any meat besides chicken?
Huh?
No, you eat other kinds of meat.
Oh, okay.
So I don't eat pork. I'll eat anything else but pork.
Oh, pork's the best meat.
Pork, okay.
They're smart.
I feel bad too.
You know, pork's supposed to be pink. I learned that from Jonathan.
Yeah,
and because it's like they bleach it out, like the big factory pork. They bleach it out, and like real pork is going to have a.
Use a thermometer. Don't overcook your pork.
Anyway,
that's what you should do. Like, absolutely use a meat thermometer. I don't know why it's so hard for people. By the way, this week I bought a fat separator. Should have put this on the list. You guys have a fat separator?
No, I like fat.
I have a fat... Well, because sometimes you want to make a gravy, right? But on the top of whatever... Like, if you do a crock pot meal, sometimes you get the fat on the top.
Okay.
So you put it in the fat separator because the stem of the fat separator it starts at the bottom. All the fat is at the top, so when you pour it, you get nothing but broth. It's fucking amazing.
Why did I wait this long to get one of those? Sorry. I know we got other shit to talk about.
No, it's all right.
We started talking about food.
We're talking about 4th of July. You guys, neither one of you responded to my invite.
Oh, yeah.
No, I didn't get the invite, so I'm off the hook.
I might be able to go.
Can I bring my kids?
I thought I sent it to you on purpose because I sent you the last invite.
Our kids
I only ever got the New Year's Eve invite.
I like my happy birthday message. He said, happy birthday to my favorite podcaster.
Oh.
Yeah.
He was throwing shade at you, and I was like,
that's fine.
Get him. Can we bring our kids?
Yeah, it's not going to be.
Is it a nudity?
Is it family friendly?
It's in midday, 12:30 to 5:30.
Are all of the
I got
girls...
Gringos Locos catering it.
Wow, good
now
call.
We're in.
You got some Pyro Spot fireworks?
I don't like doing the fire. It scares the dogs.
I understand.
He's doing a daytime party.
He's doing a daytime.
Yeah,
now, are all
but
of
at the end you blow.
Are all of the ladies walking around in thongers?
I did say bring your thongs, so I mean I'm hoping.
Bring your thongs. He's got the tongs.
Because I just don't. Okay, this is going to be disrespectful to my wife, and I don't mean it this way, but I don't want to go and be cool Danny with old mom sitting there in her one piece, USA Olympics, Speedo.
Yeah. Especially
old mom bikini, it's got ruffles and.
Can me and you
swim
show
cap.
up? Can we hire and not like escorts? To escort us, like we'll hire some younger escorts just to show up at the party. Nothing.
They're not. They're escorting us to the event,
right.
so we don't. So nobody wants to see our moms there. The old moms we got.
Yeah. I mean, because
they're walking around like my wife. Guaranteed, she goes there and then she won't put makeup on. Then she'll have some sarong on all day. And I'm like, show them your titties. Take them. Show Seth your titties.
I thought Tracy heard what she was wearing. I was like, you're wearing this.
We're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
We're doing it wrong. If I told my wife this is what you're wearing, she'd be like, "Fuck you."
Oh, I bought her a new bathing suit, and I'm like, here, this is what I think you. Would you wear this?
Would you wear this?
And she put it on. She's like, yeah.
I try to get my wife to wear lingerie, and she'll put on an old wolf shirt with spaghetti stain on it.
Wolf shirt.
Speaking about going to people's houses.
Is she in the chat room? Because
She was earlier.
I'm flying too close to the sun when I mentioned the wolf shirt.
So we'll just go in to dump them out.
Okay, hold on. You want to do that?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Okay, go ahead. Cadillac Pat is calling.
All right, I can grab it. Hold on. I think I can. Oh, once it starts, you can't stop it. You know what? I've engineered these buttons to start only. I did not figure out a way to stop them. They're unstoppable now.
Just talk over it.
Too many topics on the list today. It's the end of the motherfucking show. So come on, baby. Let's dump them out and play. I want to see your topics. Ooh, I want to also see your bottomics.
TomandDanMeatbox.com. It's $159, and that includes shipping straight to your house anywhere in the country. So if you're listening to this,
you don't have to be in Florida.
Yeah, you could be anywhere in the country, and they've got a shipping process, and they'll ship this awesome meat box to your house. We've got
package it up.
Tom and Dan prize included. Pat, what's going on?
What's going on, guys? How we doing?
So, what'd you call about, Pat?
I called because I wanted to tell you and all the listeners I hid a little treasure for the first listener to find it.
Is this more?
Yes.
What are you doing?
Buried treasure.
I mean, when people find out that you're just shitting in tube socks and leaving them around Orlando.
So, Cadillac Pat,
who's
our friend of the show,
lunatic bartender,
he likes to bury treasure around Central Florida for people to find.
He's like a 90s pirate.
Sounds fun.
Now, where did you, are you going to give any clues?
Yeah, dude, like you should have rhyming clues.
I hid it inside a Tuffy's bottle shop.
Which is a watering hole.
You can't be hiding things inside people's businesses. You're going to have them tearing down the drywall.
I hid a 12-pack of eggs. Anyway,
I hid the bodies inside the Burger King.
So you hid something inside Tuffy's, or they've got a huge courtyard area with like rocks and where'd you? I guess you're not going to give.
I hid it inside Tuffy's, but I'll give a hint. I hid it near the Miss Pac-Man machine.
All right, near the Miss Pac-Man machine.
That'll be the hint that you should be able to now. Somebody should be able to go find my little treasure. It's near the Miss Pac-Man.
All right.
Yeah, but treasure, I feel like the spectrum that is treasure.
Oh, someone please go find it and let us know what it is.
Did you let Toughies know you hid some treasure?
Yeah.
Like,
they might have thrown it away.
No. Absolutely.
Well, hold on a second.
Are they going to be ripping the baseboards out?
My God, somebody shit in the wall.
Like our listeners are going to be there moving the Pac-Man machine. Like, where's the treasure?
Yeah,
Let's just say that when Pat says he hit the treasure, I don't know what it is.
Yeah, who knows? I don't want to be connected to this.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be
a
anything.
little
It could be a
figurine.
napkin with jism on it.
You can see it if you're. It's not like underneath anything. You could.
There's not a hole in the wall where you're standing behind. You can put your dick through it. You're like, find the fucking treasure.
So you could see the treasure.
Yeah. I mean, you got to figure it out, but it's not like.
I'm with Sam. What are we doing? These are people. I'm surrounded by crazy people. I'm with Sam. Surrounded by fucking crazy people. Between your story and this motherfucker hiding treasure, I don't know what's happening.
All right, so if you find Pat's treasure, put it up on social media.
You heard it here first. All right, Pat.
Yeah.
Well, have a good weekend, buddy. You got any big plans this weekend?
Yeah, I'm going to get fitted for a new gi. I got a big karate testing. I'm getting some new wood shoes. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Seth's so mad.
Oh, it's a
Hold
fight.
on. Where do you do karate, Pat?
Hell no. I'm fucking. That's for little babies. I'm just.
Oh my God!
Now
what's
you've done
happening?
it. Now you've done it.
Our two
I'm
muscle men are fighting.
I'm about to take a Kappa G and some absinthe and go find you.
Pat's a big dude.
He is a big dude.
I put my money on Seth.
I'd watch you guys fuck. Or if you guys...
Pat's too nice.
Yeah, he's got a gentle heart. I don't
he
see
does.
Pat fighting. When's the last time you fought, Pat?
2002. I remember I got out of my buddy's truck and I hit some guy.
Killed him.
And then I got sucker punched and laid out on the ground. I got my face kicked and had to get stitches and all that fun stuff.
Oh my God!
Oh, wow.
Get your ass
Hold on.
kicked,
This sounds like the plot of a movie where you had a rough upbringing. And
Were you buff back then like you are now?
Yeah,
Did you turn
No, I was just drunk and my buddies were fighting. Like they were to defend my buddy kind of thing. But I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, have a good
And
weekend.
I was just giving Petrozelli a hard time because Petrozelli's one of the coolest guys you got on that show.
Thank you.
I think he's a cool guy.
Thank you.
Why'd you fart? You and Daniel, who does that in public? You
Me and
hold it.
Seth, I fart.
You just don't fart
So
whenever
now we
you
got
feel like it.
EC3 sweat.
Well, wait a minute. My
Seth's
farts,
shit ass.
my farts are they slip out because I'm old.
When he started talking nice about me, I got a good feeling in my stomach.
I hung up on him. I got rid of him.
Thank you for saying that.
Yeah, thank you. We love you, Pat.
So back to Seth's house party because this made me think of.
We're gonna have to get some spicy bikinis for our wives. Your wife will wear it. My wife's too much of a prude. Even though my wife looks great,
I got a brand new beer fridge to hold on.
My wife looks great. She's been working her ass off. She looks awesome.
It smells like shit in here now.
Oh, you're just thinking that. It's my protein shake.
Yeah, it is the shake. I can smell the fucking shake.
The air is blowing it this way.
I can smell the shake.
I'm going to have to put in my 2 weeks, guys. This is getting out of control.
That's fine. We can get it done in 2 weeks. I just need 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks is okay. You know what? I was thinking 2 weeks too.
Yeah, 2. But if you give us 2 days, we'll be fucked. So 2 weeks, we can get it done.
We'll work it out.
But let me ask you guys this: do you remember always giving new people that came to your house a tour of your house? And do you still do this to this day, or is this like a 90s?
Well, we don't have
2000s?
people over to our houses now because of Corona.
No. Well, the Corona's done. Like if no one gives a shit anymore. Okay,
But I'm also fairly new, like a new homeowner. It's only like my second year in my house.
So
if no one's been to my house yet, I do.
If you remodel, you have to do it too.
Yeah. Everyone that comes over knows I remodel asks for a tour. I don't offer. They're like, hey, can we see what you did? I'm like, sure.
Yeah, if it's a remodel, you do a tour too.
What about no remodel? You just first time someone's come to your house.
How long have you owned the house?
That's
and
my
you've
next question.
owned the house more than 5 years.
No
tour.
No tour.
So that's what I was going to ask. Is there stipulations? Because I understand the remodels. Like if someone comes to your house that's been there before the remodel and you want to show them the work you've done, that's completely fine. But I'm talking about. I remember a time where, especially like in my 20s when I bought our first Deltona house, like everybody who came to my house, even though like that thing was 1,000 square foot, but
it's a first-time homeowner thing too. Like if you get your first house, you're more into doing it.
To showing just strangers and whoever comes here, you give them the tour of it. It's a weird
like
thing.
You're on
though.
your second home. I'm on my third home. Like it's like not a thing.
I remember going to that person's home who also had a yellow Hummer, and he gave me a tour of his house. When we were
Well,
friends.
I mean, but that's a thing. I think you.
But it's an older school thing, right?
I think it has more to do with your own age, not the act. Like, I think there are people right now still buying houses that are in their 20s that will give a tour to their friends who are also in their 20s.
What if it's not necessarily your friend and someone you just met? And
Hell no, I'm not touring my house with someone I just met.
But they're at a party. Like, say a friend brings their friend.
No.
And then
a friend of a friend? Hell no.
Yeah, okay, so it has to do with the how much you know
you have
them
with the person. Yeah.
Okay, because I'm trying to figure this out because I do remember the quintessential tour of the house. You showed the master bedroom, and here's our backyard.
Did you take them into your bedroom?
Yeah, outside the door. Maybe I had one uncomfortable one recently that was like in the last 5 years, where I went to a I went to a party with Andrea that was her co-workers. It was her immediate boss. He's no longer there, and we went to his house, and I think he'd been there for a minute, but he had a game room. And I give an exception to people that have a game room because they always want to be like, oh, let me give you the tour. The tour is only to show off the theater room or the game room. Okay. That's the only reason he did it. In fact, I got...
Oh, it's the automatic one. I press the button.
Yeah, he had pinball machines. So this guy had pinball machines, and I gave him a pass even though it was weird because he'd been there a minute. I was like, oh, my God, they're giving us a tour. I don't want a tour. But he said, I have a game room, and I'm like, oh, I see why we're getting the tour.
So is there another element of socioeconomic element in this where the nicer the house, the more likely you are to get a tour?
Yeah,
okay, well,
who wants to see a shitbox?
Like Dice Man.
I ain't giving tours of my shitbox. Like, I'm telling you.
Never toured the shitbox.
I've never toured any place I've lived in except for the house I live in now.
You gave me a tour of your old house.
Did I?
Yeah.
Or did I just tell you where the bathroom was?
No, I went there.
Here's the tour. There's the bathroom. Fucking use it.
I've been to your new house one time, right?
Yeah.
And you gave me a tour.
Well,
I didn't go to your old place.
Yeah, we did a podcast.
Oh, we did?
Yeah,
I didn't get a tour of the old place.
I don't think I toured anything. It was my house was too small. You walk in, you see everything.
You gave me a broke down simple tour where you're like,
you're a broke down simple man.
You're like, here is the studio, here's the bathroom. You showed me that.
Well, yeah, we're going to record in this room. There's where you can go pee pee.
Yeah, but then you showed me the back room. You're like, here's the back room.
Oh, you saw the back room.
And then you showed me your backyard.
Oh, in the backyard.
Or maybe it wasn't me just wandering around.
Yeah, I don't recall giving you any kind of tour.
If you invite me in your house, I will wander around.
You did in my new house, yeah.
Like a vampire.
You just went to my back patio, and I'm like, okay.
Yes, yeah.
There are
I do
people,
awkward.
You are the type of person that, like, I would walk into the room
like,
and you're
what you
there,
got
like,
going on back
you're there,
here?
like, looking in my armoire. I'd be like, get the hell out of there.
A couple people have done that at my parties and stuff like that. I put a gate so no one can go upstairs.
Oh my God, I would never
do
that.
Okay. I look up and people are hanging off my balcony in my master bedroom on my balcony.
What?
Oh yeah, I'll walk in.
So I'll walk in like, what are you guys doing? And there's smoke.
When I go to,
if you let me in your house, it is an unwritten policy that you've let me in all of your house. I'll walk around
like
everywhere.
Vampire rules.
Yeah. I'll go.
Once you're in, you're in.
I'll stick my head into rooms.
Once I'm in for eternity.
Yeah. I want to see. I won't open drawers.
If you're richer than me, and this goes out to maybe someone who owned Orlando City soccer team, and maybe Dice Man. If I'm at your mansion and then I have to use the bathroom, I'll go into your bathroom and lock the door and turn on the fan as if I'm taking a poop, but I'm going to your medicine cabinet.
Tactical Hat says, Tom did just wander around in my yard when he stole my fog machine.
Oh, yeah. When he left me into his garage, I didn't go in the house because I think his wife was in there, and she knew something weird was happening.
I like that move. Don't let a man in the house when your wife's home.
But he let me in the garage, and then I wandered around the backyard.
Like a dumb old man? You just wander in people's backyard?
Well, I'm just like, what do you got back here? Because I feel like it's too awkward if you just stand there like a statue. It's like,
why you stand there like
you could have a conversation with someone.
You gotta be loose.
I'm kind of assuming the thing that you're doing now. I found it the other day. I went to a doctor's appointment, and the nurse, like, normally I'm chirping and small talking, and the nurse was there, and she, like, said hello, took my blood pressure, and then she was just sitting there typing on the computer. And that's normally when I go chirp crazy. But I took a page out of your book, and I just sat there, and I didn't say a word, and it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad just sitting there and just, like, ignoring her, and I made her talk. Not bad. Not bad.
If they don't talk after my blood pressure, I'm like, was it high? Or was it my blood pressure?
Really? They don't say anything you think?
I need them to tell me my blood pressure.
Do you know what's good? Like, I don't even. I still don't know what's good.
120/80.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm good. I'm 117 over 18.
Oh, yeah. By the way, a lot of times they'll lie. My wife caught when she was pregnant. Well, my wife caught the lady lying about what her blood pressure was because my wife's blood pressure runs super low.
Yeah.
So the lady took her blood pressure, and my wife saw that she didn't even look at anything, and then she was like, "Oh, great, 120 over 80."
Oh, they're just going through the motions.
Yeah. And then my wife's like, "Really? That's high for me. Usually, she runs.
Take it again.
I like that she's calling her out.
Yeah, no, she runs under 100. She's usually 90 something over 70.
Oh, wow.
It's super low.
Yeah.
So she knew the lady was lying, and I imagine they do it every day. It's it's just a going through the
At
motions.
some point, it's like me and my wife. I'm leaving. I'm like, I love you too.
yeah.
You're just saying it. Yeah, you're just saying it. It doesn't mean anything.
All right, so we narrowed it down to
why are you asking? Are you giving a tour to your house to people that are coming over?
The other day someone came to my house and never been to my house.
You didn't give me a tour when I came, except to show me the soapy butt.
No, I know. We were there to do a podcast. It was odd because now I feel odd giving a tour because I think that time is gone now. People don't do it anymore. That's an old school thing.
You got a little.
It would be
more,
weird
because of the pandemic, and you didn't have people over.
The reason why I asked too,
you have about 3 more months,
is on the episode of The Office when they do that dinner at Michael and Jan's house. That episode.
Tour.
They do the tour when everybody comes.
It is an old school thing,
and I'm that was 2003 or 5 or something like that, and and I saw that I'm like, I don't think people do that anymore. I don't think they go through the whole.
I think maybe new homeowners, but that's probably it, right?
Yeah.
Once my basement's done getting finished, I'm going to give a tour of that.
I feel like you've been working on that for an eternity.
Well, I finally got the contractor to start it next month.
So what are you going to do
down
down
there? I got
there?
all designs. It's all stone walls. With
Sex dungeon
with flame lighting in it,
yes,
a table,
and a yellow humber part 2,
a new custom spiral staircase that goes down.
A spiral, it's like Silver Spoon.
It's literally going to look like I had pictures of dungeons and castles, and I said make it look exactly like this.
A dungeon. It's going to be cold and wet.
Castle. Well, yeah.
It's going to be the woodshed over there.
Yeah,
it's going to have ropes hanging.
It's only going to be allowed certain people can go down there and have a drink.
How do you get on that list?
Kids.
I don't know.
So what I know
Anybody
about
wants to go down there, ask me. If you ask me,
okay. So let's talk about this because this is another phenomenon
you have to do
that
absinthe.
I've seen where people will build these in-house bars.
Don't say man cave.
Man cave.
No.
I hate that
And
term.
basement bars or rec rooms, and pool tables, and a bar,
Tiki bars,
and then a place to watch sports, and then it'll be
she sheds.
It'll be 5 lazy boys and a big ass projector.
5 lazy boys.
Yeah, a movie theater style. And there's this is my sports room, and here's my bar.
Me and my bros watch our baseball.
And then they do this, and no one comes. It's serious.
Yeah.
Because
I think that's the reality for most people that have it. It's just for you.
Because you're 47 years old and you have no more friends.
Yeah.
And all your all your friends are married with kids, and they're fucking too busy to go over to your goddamn man cave and watch sports with you.
The home pub is the design of the home pub. Okay, I hate to break this to Seth, but the stone, how it looks, the flame lighting, all of that's the fun part, is designing it. No one will come over and go to that.
I'm not old. I'm not friends with 47-year-old dads.
No, but I'm
just
friends
with 20 and 30-year-olds.
But they know your age. You can only run for so long. It's happening.
You're right with the...
Me and Tracy will go down there and play.
Yeah, but the planning, that's why you got to really enjoy the planning and don't skimp. Buy the expensive lighting and get the good... Because it is the planning. For me, the man cave, any of that, it's like you with your vacation. Just the planning of it, the idea of going on these things, it's going to be horrible.
It's a resale.
The planning of it, the dream is great.
Yeah. No, it's all about the tour, like you said. I just want to give a tour of it. That's the.
So you show and the people how impressive it is.
That's what I did. I don't go down here.
Oh, my dad was the king.
I've
told this story before, but my dad was the king of knowing that the idea of the tour was just so they could show you something that you don't have, and so he had a relative that bought one of those projector screens that you hit the button and it comes out of the ceiling and comes down. Yeah. And then just to steal that guy's shine, my dad was like, it's almost as big as mine. He would, of course, shit on it.
Yeah. Well, that's
while the guy's giving the tour.
Keeping up with the Joneses.
Yeah.
Now, the sad part is the money is wasted on the rich because so many people have, so many rich people have cool things.
And nobody uses
them. No one uses them because they've got either it's their second house or with the bowling alleys, the theater rooms, all this shit. Like, I've said this before. You go on the Intercoastal, all the mansions on the Intercoastal that, like, their backyard
empty
is the Intercoastal, their front yard, like a block from the beach, and they just said they're empty because some New York millionaire owns it, and the guy's 82, and his family just waiting for him to die, and the thing is just sitting there with hurricane shutters on. The whole goddamn every mansion is empty, and then
squat in those.
And then by the time you could afford the ridiculous custom bar and the projector,
you're too old, you're gonna die.
Well, you just don't have the friends to hang out. There's like if you were 25 and you had that, all your friends, like that's why you see the influencers and all their friends are in their backyard on their trampoline towers and stuff. Like, yeah, they like hanging out because you're rich and you're young.
Yeah.
And that rich, old, you waste.
Concrete Toad in our Twitch chat room, twitch.tv/Tom and Dan Live. He says, built a custom home for a Rays baseball player. It had a secret area in the house. It was a fancy panic room. What is a panic room?
Oh, that's you're ultra paranoid and you think you're going to go into the room and seal yourself in when home intruders.
Saw that movie?
It's when home intruders come to kill you.
I never saw that movie, no.
By the way, maybe one person in the history of time has used their panic room in a proper situation where they're about to get killed.
A lot of people use it for weather, though, too, like tornadoes.
Yeah. But, which you could probably just get in a cellar or your bathroom in the middle of your house and be the same thing. But it's like the panic room is built for people being afraid of intruders, and they go in there and seal themselves in.
And panic.
And you'll never use it. Because guess what? No armed intruders are going to come into your house to kill you.
Because I'm not a movie person, there's a lot of movies that will become like lingo. You know, like panic room is a term that people wing around. I don't know what it means because I've never seen the movie. So there's a lot of like little things like I don't know a lot of.
We'll start watching more movies.
No, I hate movies. I can't sit for that long. Oh, it just takes too long. I'm like, God, when will it end?
Although I did hear like a simple panic room, like I think Corolla.
I like a good simple panic room.
Just if you have a walk-in closet, just put an exterior door on your walk-in closet, and because an interior door you could kick through easily. It's just hollow core, but an exterior door with a deadbolt, hard to get through, and then it makes basically a cheap panic room for you to use. And then
I have a skylight in my closet, so I could just get free.
Climb into the roof.
Do you guys ever think about it jumping out of a bedroom window?
No,
I never think about that.
I never think about. I don't even lock my doors at night. I don't. My wife does. She's paranoid, but I don't. I don't even lock any door. Like I don't think about being attacked or being anything. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, I got a white picket fence around my house. No one's going to break in.
Nah.
Somebody did send me a picture of a guy jacking off in their Ring doorbell, and they told me to show it to you, Tom, to make sure that you knew that it actually happened.
Wait, somebody sent you a picture of a person jacking off?
You can't really see it. Like he's kind of,
Is he doing it on purpose? So
in order to really be seen on a Ring doorbell, you got to have a big dick.
Yeah.
And
most guys got little dicks.
Stand back far enough.
But why would they do that? Because I understand the peeping
Same
Tom.
reason why people that flash and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I feel like
they know someone's going to see it.
But the flashers need the human to look at it, not a robot camera.
But a human is going to look at it.
Yeah, but I think there's not
Once
the same.
Once that light goes off, they know someone's looking at it.
A light goes off?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I think we got an old one. Mine doesn't have a light.
Yeah, there's different ones.
We need to talk to a person that has a flashing fetish or sickness.
Why?
Well,
I don't know. I don't want to talk.
Well, hold on. I'm curious. We'll do a voice
really going to get a guy that calls in
like, yes, hello, I'm the flasher.
Yeah. Now you can
have to skip the.
I did used to flash my friends when I tuck my dick all the time.
Hold on.
I bet you there's a lot of people that
how
have
about just a voyeur. Somebody that likes to perform sex in front of people.
No, I need a flasher because
I don't know if we can find that.
Well, I know it'd be hard to find.
I don't know if we can find that.
But I bet
I don't know if no one will want to admit to that because it's illegal.
Well, no, I'm saying you could be it could be your fetish to flash people. And you never did it.
So that's what you're going for.
Well, there's plenty of people.
So it's your kink, but you don't necessarily
I dated a girl that liked it. Does that count?
Oh.
A girl? I dated a girl that liked flashing her tits. Like, that was like a thing.
Well, think about how many...
less aggressive than flashing a dick.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. But she was into it. Like, she got off on it. Like, it wasn't because she had good boobs and she's like, I like showing them.
I bet you there's a lot of people that have illegal fetishes or sick fetishes.
Oh, hell yeah.
But never go through with doing anything illegal. but that's still their fetish, right?
You're getting that guilty cough thing.
Are you going around flashing people?
Yeah.
Anyway,
flashing
I want to talk to a flasher to find out if they get the same enjoyment from flashing a video camera as they do an actual human. If it's the same feeling. Because it seems like it wouldn't be. It seems like they need the human eyeballs on them.
It kind of goes
the
back to
camera
that
is not
conversation we were having about like doing the show if we knew nobody was listening.
Here's the
right?
picture. He has his hand down his pants. He's actually peeping into their window, and the Ring doorbell caught him jacking off, looking into the window.
Gotcha. That is horrifying.
Does he just do it the whole time? Does he finish? Like he stays like
I don't know. I'll follow up and ask.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought the video was the whole thing. Like,
Maybe
No,
he held up
he just sent me a screenshot.
piece of paper that said, I finished.
He said it was in his neighborhood.
Oh, wow.
I didn't say it doesn't happen. I said the story about the Baldwin Park flasher seems suspect to me, only because of how it was described.
Gotcha. No, I agree.
I know that there are perverts out there and sick people that get off looking at people through the windows.
100%.
Anyway, what do we got next?
Do you want to talk about dance therapist calling his old therapist?
Yeah, she did that yesterday. She's like, that's kind of scary, right? When your therapist
They're getting all the backstory
she
details.
Was like, I was like, did you talk to my old therapist by chance? She's like, I called her, but she hasn't returned my call.
Uh-oh.
Do you think she's calling to verify? Like, this guy's crazy as I think he is, right? Like,
I just want to. I'm with Dan. Yeah. I don't know. It's been.
Will a therapist drop you if you're too much of a pain in the ass?
They absolutely can. Yeah.
She told me up front that like there were certain things that if I told her, like she would go to the police. No, I'm dead serious.
Why would you tell you that?
Because they have
My
to.
therapist never told me.
Yeah, she was like, if you tell me you're going to hurt yourself, obviously, if you tell me you're going to hurt yourself, if you tell me you're doing something like this, these are things that I would break our confidentiality, and I would, prosecute you to the fullest extent of the law.
That means she saw it in your eyes. You were going to say her.
Yeah. Well, I was picking my teeth with a Rambo knife.
But is that a normal practice for your new therapist to like get some cliff notes from your old
if
therapist?
You want them
I don't know.
I offered it up because I thought it'd be beneficial, to connect them because she does have notes, like years of notes on me. It might just be.
Is she going to charge you for that? Like, because
no,
I know that they're.
At least I hope not. If I see a bill, I'll get back to you.
Well, they will stop you if you hit your 45 minutes or an hour.
Oh yeah, she does.
Right in the middle, they'll be like, "I'm time's up."
She will look at me and be like, "I'm scheduling now." I'm like, "Oh." Okay.
And if a lawyer works on your case, they'll bill you like even if it's just an email or like they have billable hours for everything.
Oh, it's fast, dude. Like I see the money come out as I sit in the hot car. I go walk down the stairs to get in my hot car to drive home. Gling, I see the money come out.
Yeah. So if she's doing work or talking to your other therapist, then
that's
you're
on
going to
the
bill
clock,
you for that.
babe.
Yeah, it's got to be.
I hope not.
It has to be.
She didn't say anything about it.
What are you doing? Free work? Who does that?
Can you just give me your therapist? I need a new therapist.
I got a.
Is that going to be weird if we have the same thing?
No, that's not weird at all. It's weird for her.
Yeah,
I feel bad for her.
Super bad for her.
Yeah.
Ooh, that might be too much.
She's really nice, too. Really nice. She's sweet.
Lying about maintenance.
Oh, yeah, this is me. American Air and Heat, thank you guys so much for making us, cooling us off, fixing our
truly
AC. And so the guy that was over here, he's back there. He's like monkeying with everything. You got a huge clog. This is a massive clog. There's no filter in here. You got no filter in here. Which apparently we haven't had a filter in there since Butler left. So he's like, you got no filter in it. And without even knowing it,
I'm breathing shit air every time.
Without even batting.
You literally just shit on
Yeah,
our
but
couch.
I don't want dust particles. I'll breathe my poop particles. That's healthy.
Without even batting an eyelash when he's like, there's no filter in here. I said, yeah, I just took it out yesterday,
No
which is a
wonder
lie.
Tom's been fucking coughing up mucus every day.
It was a lie. I lied. Instantly lied.
So you didn't.
Like, I went right. I was like, sir.
Yes, sir.
Took it out
take care of
yesterday, sir.
everything.
No problem.
This is a thing that we discovered that, and I don't know if it's, I think it's everybody. I was going to say I think it's a man thing, but it could be.
I think women do it too.
Men and women.
At the dentist, women,
Doctor, dentist.
We human beings lie to other adult human beings about maintenance that you're supposed to do on everything. Like, and it happens.
When's the last time you rotated these tires? Just yesterday, sir. Just yesterday.
And you feel like if you told them the truth that they would be mad or disappointed in you because you're not.
You have some of this.
I do this every time.
You're not adulting properly?
Yes, yeah. Because none of us do it right. None of us rotate the tires as much as we should, or change the oil as much as we should. All the house maintenance, like people never
Floss,
do shit.
brush your teeth.
Oh yeah, we do it to the dentist.
Clean
They're
your
like,
ears.
have you been flossing disgusting. Yes, you have it. Your bloody gums, and they're like, "You're lying to my face."
Yeah, the doctor's
I know
like,
you're having.
"What's your normal bedtime?" You're like 9:30 every night. 9:30.
Yeah. Like we know you're.
How often do you drink?
A couple of weeks. And then like,
Everyone lies about that.
Oh my God, I was the worst. They'd say like, "Do you drink?" I'd say no, and I would
say no.
I get off
I
on
would.
telling them that.
Oh yeah.
I would say no.
I would say
I
what.
tell them the truth, and they're like, "Oh, it's good for you."
When they asked you, "Are you on any other medications?" Do you list marijuana?
Yeah, now I do.
Oh, I never.
I
went.
haven't, and I'm like, I probably
No.
should.
Yeah, I didn't used to.
It's not really a medication.
I just don't think about it. Like I should though.
Yeah, no, it doesn't interact with it. It's
Yes,
fine.
it does.
No,
It interacts with
Not
your
with
body.
me.
I don't even list the medications I'm on. I don't even put Adderall or
God
anything
damn it,
because
Tom.
I
find myself becoming like you. The dentist asked me
Yeah,
the
because
other day,
if I put Adderall, they're going to be like, you're abusing this. You don't need this shit. You're taking amphetamine.
I think I have a problem because I'm becoming you. I was at the dentist last week, and they asked me, and you guys know that I've been changing up my anxiety medication like a madman. I'm on this, off this, on this. I'm trying to switch it up. They asked me, they're like, "Are you still on that blah, blah, blah?" And I'm like, "Yep, still on it. Everything's the same. Insurance the same. Yep."
Yeah, it's fine.
I just go with it.
If it's life or death, they'll confirm.
They won't know because you won't tell them correctly.
No, they'll be like,
I
all right,
always
hold
make
on.
sure I
Yeah,
tell
hold
them
on, he's
so.
bleeding up.
Yeah. They don't even.
And if I forget, I ask the pharmacist, I'm like, "Hey, I forgot to tell him I'm on this. Can I take this?" And they're like, "Yeah, it should
I
be
never
okay."
really trust
Or I just
pharmacists.
Google.
I always feel like pharmacists were the guys that wanted to be a doctor but couldn't, like security guards.
They're not.
I feel like
looking.
pharmacists
That's why I
are,
double-check with Google.
are like security guards to cop is pharmacists
I
to
get it.
doctor.
Yeah, I feel you.
And the all the home maintenance stuff that when you get American Air and Heat come to your house or anything, and they ask you, have you been cleaning this regularly?
You
or
put one cap full of white vinegar in your drink. Yeah, absolutely, sir. Every fucking month, sir.
And they're like, we know you're lying. There's a green mildew monster in here.
But then you know what? That's on them. Why did they fucking ask? You know what I mean? You know know I didn't do it.
They asked to passive aggressively
shame you
to doing it.
Fuck you. I'm gonna lie to you. Then.
Which you never do because after they do it, you're like, oh, it's all good to go. And never have to worry about
ignore it again. Yeah,
we're in the cycle of ignoring everything. Right?
Is that the only problem? It was just clogged with the mildew.
Yeah. Because we didn't do the maintenance.
But he was like, it's a mega clog,
and we didn't add the filter or whatever. Still, and I guarantee you that filter's no filter.
Jesus.
Who's gonna
you know
do
how
it?
much shit that Butler used to have packed in that little closet?
No, I know.
I'm surprised it ran.
You know what? When I first opened the closet, he was in there. I'm like, motherfucker, you gotta get out of here. Yeah, so you can't be in here.
Hold on, Seth.
See you later.
You don't do any.
Oh, yeah, because my allergies, and I make sure my shit's changed every 60 days.
Besides from that, but what about your other home maintenance?
What else is there?
What, the sprinkler system? Do you go out there?
I got rid of that because I have fake turf now. I don't need to.
I want to look into that. I might talk to you about that. What about like washer, dryer, dishwasher, maintenance, and any of that?
I don't use my dishwasher. I love washing dishes. It's meditation for me.
Okay.
I'm learning a lot about you today.
I'm trying
Do you
to think.
floss your teeth?
Water heater.
You floss your teeth?
Water heater. It went out once 2 years ago, and I had to go light it again. It's fine.
Do you floss your teeth?
Gas.
That surprises me because
I know we talked about
it's
this
about heart health.
I know.
Oh,
it's heart health.
But I bought a little kit that scrapes, so I do that sometimes.
What about your butt?
Anything else?
Fiber?
Carpet
You take
cleaning?
your fiber every day?
I don't have any carpets. All hardwood.
Okay.
Fiber? What's your bedtime?
Plenty of fiber. I take. Bedtime is late because I get done with shit late. I don't get enough sleep.
Take a hot shower, cold
But all
shower?
the house stuff is good because I just rehabbed the house. I have a cleaner come every couple weeks.
Some people never do any house maintenance whatsoever. Even people
I've always wanted to do that.
They
just let it fall apart around me.
Yeah. And it's I don't know what it is. If it's like you don't want to pay for a person to come out and do it, or you just you keep ignoring it. Like I know, like I've done that before. But like
I'm
there's certain
becoming that
things-
person, like the pantry door
But
with
once
the
you
washer.
once you make money, just pay American Air once a year to come out and do the maintenance. Pay someone to come out and do the maintenance.
They offered that to me to do it, and I was like, no, I got it. And it's going to clog again. Because I had the same thing. It clogged with the little mildew monster up there, and I didn't pour vinegar. I took a whole thing of bleach and dumped it.
Oh, you're not supposed to do that.
That's fine. Same thing.
Then you suck it out of the return. It was fun.
Yeah. I'm not going to be able to do that. Are we going to put filter? We're going to order filters here?
You should.
And then I'm going to have to put it on
We're
the
having
calendar.
this conversation.
That's
right.
right.
I'm going to have to put it on the calendar.
I literally just have it on my calendar, and it says change
write it
AC
on the-
filter.
Okay, yeah.
I
gotta
do it
put
at my
on the
dojo,
calendar.
too.
All right.
Also, not my shit. Don't care.
Don't care. Yeah, I don't know this place.
I'm a piece of shit renter that doesn't care about anybody else's stuff.
Yeah, all this place has to stay.
I don't know.
Is like it only has to stay like this until we decide not to do this anymore.
Yeah.
You know, I have a 1-1 above my thing. You guys can move the whole shindig there. I bet you pay a hell of a lot less.
How much a month?
Now, $1,500.
Oh no, where?
Private
above
door?
what thing?
Is it
Private
upstairs?
door, 1 bedroom,
His
1
house,
bath. It's
right?
It's where Daichi's staying right now.
Oh, he's moving
Wait, we're
out.
kicking him out?
No, but if you pay more, I will.
Okay, hold on a second. This is a good idea.
Oh,
Honestly, and $1,500.
Well,
Yeah.
we paid less. We paid $1,450.
We do
for this
pay
place.
less here.
Oh, you pay less than that?
Yeah.
We started out like right at 11.
Because we don't bother the
Yeah, but
owner.
is there a shower here?
No.
You guys,
Yeah.
what if you want to shower and go home? What if you want to come here and
I
shower?
always wanted to shower.
Yeah, I've always wanted to look.
But I wanted
Definitely
to
not showering
I
in
wanna-
the studio.
I want
wanna
to jack
bubble-
off in the shower after I do the show.
I want the bubble the love sponge, the glass shower
Yeah.
that you put the girls
Hey,
in.
well, we got a couple of the girls from Lollipops over here. We're going to get them up in the shower, and I'm going to describe their titties to you while Samantha's gonna do news while I sit back here and watch a couple of the girls from Lollipops over there.
News in the news.
A couple of the girls are going to finger themselves in my private shower while I sit in my king throne.
But it's bigger than this. How many
Is
square
that what
feet
you
is this?
want?
Yes, that's what I want.
How many square feet is this?
I don't know.
Like $875. I think.
Oh, it's about the same then. Same.
You know what? Give me a card. You got a card? Give me a
Better
card.
view, better view. Of
Yeah,
course
did we
you
get
use
the pool?
Yeah, you got the view of the pool.
Can I use the
Tracy
main
bring
house?
us snacks? Will Tracy bring us like a tray of like
There's
healthy
refrigerators,
snacks?
a whole kitchen, a full kitchen.
Can I peep in the window?
Look in
the window and jack off.
My master bedroom is literally right across. I have my drapes down.
All right.
But I will. I'll do the show. I'll do that for you once in a while.
Oh, well, that's better than this place.
This place sucks. The yoga lady over there knows we're perverts, and she pulls the blinds every morning mad as fuck when she sees me.
What else we got?
NFTs/baseball.
Yeah, last night I was watching baseball, and the Washington Nationals were giving away. They're like, in our next game, you get a custom NFT, and it's like your seat numbers on it, the name. It's like to celebrate some player that's on the Nationals who's retiring or whatever.
Yeah,
and I was laughing because like. Now the crypto market not doing so good.
Yeah.
So does that? So does that affect the price of NFTs?
I'm not even telling my wife how much money we've lost.
Does that affect the price of NFTs? Because I have a very good friend who hit me up and she was like, "Yeah, I bought at the height of the market. I bought like this NFT for like $4,000." I'm like, "Oh my god!"
Jeez.
And like.
I don't know, and
Are we done with NFTs now? Because it seems like when baseball teams are giving them out on like. As a free gift you get when you come to the event, it seems to me that they are now becoming worthless in the idea that people are just using them as like a premium. It's no different than handing a child a balloon when they get to the baseball game.
I imagine
right? It's worthless.
But it's cheaper than even producing a plastic stadium cup at this point. It's like you can produce...
It's meaningless. It's not even real. It's my point. It's like, yes, of course the baseball team's giving them out. It's digital nothing.
Yeah, it is just
it's a digital
blockchain of...
It's less important than knowing Klingon.
Oh, don't talk about it. Casey's real mad.
It doesn't. I think that we all know it's meaningless. We just no one wants to admit it.
In the future, it'll all be NFTs.
But everybody says that. But I don't know.
It will.
I don't know.
They also told us we'd have flying cars.
Yeah. Where are we at with that?
Yeah. Well, it's too hard. Like, we need digital flying cars in Oculus, the virtual environment. Building and engineering an actual fucking dangerous flying. We need all fake.
Regular cars are dangerous.
We'll end on making fun of me.
Yes.
What'd you do?
So Sam went to. Sam did the thing that's the most awkward to me.
She's still got hope.
I would never do
why
in a million years.
Why are you being nasty?
No,
I like to have fun.
She's still got hope.
I like that you're having fun. I don't shit on.
Well, Andrea's this way too.
I do
Andrea's like you, Sam, in the idea of what you're doing. I'm more on Team Tom on this. But
I don't know. She gave you the trunk of costumes. So.
Yeah, fucking trunk of
She must think that you are.
I got rid of the trunk of costumes too. You can hear that on the hear that on the wife show.
It'll be next Friday's show.
Next Friday's show.
So you went to a movie premiere?
No, it was. I mean, the Bob's Burger movie has been out for a couple weeks. I just finally got around to going to see it, but I just happened to already have a Louise costume.
I saw that.
So I dressed up as Louise to go see the movie.
She has fun.
I'm not familiar with Bob's Burgers. What is Louise?
She's one of the daughters.
Okay.
She wears pink
bunny
rabbit
ears, right?
ears. Yeah.
Maisie has that hat.
Now
she wears it all the time.
Let me ask you guys about fun and movies.
What is fun?
Let me ask you about fun and movies.
So I thought that it is like common practice for people to dress up when it's a movie premiere.
You can, yeah. People like to do that, especially like nerd movies.
Or when it's like
you wouldn't do it for shit like The Shape of Water or The Vampire Lestat. Maybe The Vampire Lestat.
But I thought it was
The Shape
only
of Water would be good with that fish mask.
It was only appropriate when it's the premiere and not when it's like a week
2
old
weeks
already.
later.
Well, when you
said I'm too late to dress up?
When
Or
you
like
do it
Rocky
2 weeks
Horror
later,
Picture Show.
you're a shooter, right? Like if you wear a Joker mask 2 weeks later,
Yeah.
So now, did you just do the bunny ears
Or the green dress and the black shoes like she wears?
Okay.
Tight little green dress.
Horny motherfucker, you gotta get a blowjob from Louise.
It was tight on it.
Tight on top.
Hey, Bob, you my daughter Louise.
And
This gross.
was there anybody else dressed?
No.
Okay, you're the only one. See,
Yes.
that's
But her
where that's
husband
awkward.
knew. What did he dress? Did he have a Bob's mustache and
No,
an
he
apron?
didn't. No.
Okay, so you're the only person in the entire theater.
Yeah.
Is that awkward? It seems awkward to me because now it's like
I would be okay with it, but I would later talk shit about it later. I'd be like, what the fuck? Like I would be like, while I was there,
I got lots of compliments.
Yeah, you will, and because it's fun. There's nothing wrong with what you're doing. I'm putting this on me being the bad person here. Like I would be like, I would go with you, and I'd be like, oh, this is cool. She's having fun. But then later, if my wife asked me, she's
fucking
like,
nerd.
Yeah, I'd be like a fucking nerdo. Where fucking
I'm
big ears.
completely familiar that it's nerd behavior.
Yeah,
I'm fine with it.
And I think is that what you would do?
I don't know. I would just, like if you're the only person dressed up at the party for the costume party and you're the only one that showed up.
Have you ever dressed up for a movie premiere?
No.
I have.
Absolutely.
I have. Have you?
No. Not
I have a bad one. I have a bad one. But it was a good one at the time. I dressed up for the premiere of the second Austin Powers movie.
No.
Yeah.
Austin Powers 2?
Yeah, Austin Powers 2.
No.
I was Spy Who Shagged Me?
Fat bastard.
I did, that's mean. I did, 70s. Just 70s style. Everybody went like you did like 70s style. You just like Shagadelic, baby. Whatever.
Sam got you good. I'm just gonna.
You gotta really be a fan of it. Are you a fan of Bosberg? Are you like
Yeah.
Okay, well if you really, really like it then I guess.
Well,
you have to be to do that.
If you really liked it, you'd go to the premiere.
I couldn't. I actually got tickets to go.
busy.
I actually got tickets to go before it actually premiered, and I couldn't fucking make it. So.
No, all right.
Look, I'm a busy lady over here having fun.
So when you dressed up
what's
like
funny
Austin
is that
Powers.
no one said I should dress as Mini-Me.
I did. That's why he said I got you.
But no. Nobody said that at the time. Only now. And I didn't even. That's how stupid I am. I didn't even think of that. That's brilliant.
But you dressed up like Austin Powers.
No, I just dressed like 70s. Like we
just
didn't.
the theme of the era.
Yeah, you didn't dress up like a character from Austin Powers. We didn't know the characters. There'd only been one movie.
Yeah,
we knew some of them.
There's Austin Powers. There's Dr. Evil.
Yeah, but that's it. That's all you got. You got the son, Scott.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like if you're going to dress up, you should.
We just did 70s.
Put the wig on.
I think there was a couple of fembots.
Oh, nice.
Fembots were hot.
Yeah.
All right, let's get out of here. Sam,
Okay.
you got any semantics going on this weekend?
So this weekend is you heard about this one week. So we have Derek doing a Choose Your Own Adventure sports conspiracy. So there's various different sports conspiracies.
There's a lot of sports conspiracies.
So this is the second one he's done of that.
Nice.
So that'll be fun. Also follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/semanticsmedia. I think we're going to go live on Twitch tomorrow after the beer release. So it'll be after 2 p.m. Also follow Tom and Dan live on TikTok. I think we're breaking records with that tortilla slap.
Oh, yeah.
Challenge.
I'm real bad about, Tom and Dan live for just about anything you, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok.
Sorry about spitting in your face.
It's fine.
I did not want to do that. I wanted you to slap me.
Bothered by that, and it doesn't bother me in the least.
Well, I just slapped you in the face and then immediately spit a lot of water into
now
your
you know
face.
how I felt my entire childhood being bullied.
Seth,
nicest thing anybody's ever done.
If people want to join the dojo or the jungle, what do they do?
So you got jungleorlando.com or karateoforlando.com. Either one of those, we give out free trials to everyone, and we got discounts for all the BDMs.
Cool.
How much?
Instagram is at Karate of Orlando.
How much discount?
It starts at about 15%.
Okay.
All right.
But then what I do is usually sometimes it's a family or something like that. I give it's 15 and then 20 and then 25.
Oh my God!
So it's like it goes more.
All
and
right,
more people you get.
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, we'll end with this because it's sad. Sorry about that. But it's
with this. All right, bye.
I didn't want to mention it at the beginning of the show because it's super sad. But we lost a friend of the show and a great BDM that was friends with a lot of BDMs out there.
Yeah, it seemed to be a main theme among everybody that he was just absolutely beloved.
Yeah, and we've hung out with him many times. Cruises and events and stuff, and he was been a listener since the beginning.
Since the very beginning, he and his puppy were probably two BDMs that you guys had met many times, I'm sure.
Yeah, and I guess I'll end with this because I feel like Jermaine kind of fit the essence of what we like a true BDM that was really cool to everybody. Good person.
He had that really chill kind of islandy.
He was the original Pix.
Yeah.
Always had a toothpick.
Yeah. Original Pix and just really chill and kind.
Yeah. And we need more people like him in the world. And,
for sure.
And it's super sad that we lost him. But I'll go ahead and dedicate our next BDM party to him to his memory. And if anybody knows any way that we also could help.
We tried to think of, we didn't know what to do, and we didn't know many of his family or if we could help out there. I even thought about maybe donating in his honor to like a boxer because he loved his boxer puppy the most. Maybe donate to a boxer rescue or something in his honor. Do something for him, but yeah, we didn't really know what to do. So,
but we'll end with this. Here's to Jermaine.
Yes, sir.
I love you, buddy.
Yes, and that goes a long way. I know. He said it. Bye-bye.
Oh, wait a minute. I can't publish that. It's mediocre.